Oh dear. Well, it appears as though we had some audio issues. And by audio issues, I mean my mic was muted. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Yeah, so just running back through the introductions. Basically, this is a deck builder roguelike in the vein of Slay the Spire and other games of that nature, where essentially you have a starting deck, you add to or remove from the starting deck, as well as get more modifiers, bonuses in the form of jokers in this game, and or like relics if you know Slay the Spire, and try to get more and more points to beat all 8 antes of the run. And then if you beat the run, start a new one. So we should be good on the audio now, I think. Let me just make sure that we're actually capturing the audio. I think so. I think we're good. Okay. But yeah, so I'm trying to remember now what was recorded and what wasn't. Basically, you have the 8 antes of the run, and each one is slightly more difficult than the last. You require more and more chips or points in the case to get past each ante. So the hope is that you kind of scale your power level of your deck and your poker hands with the scaling difficulty of the different antes. Each different deck has a little bit of a bonus, so you have, this one is start with the run with a telescope voucher, but you have -1 consumable slot. I'm going to make a lot of references to Slay the Spire, if you guys know that game. So essentially this is like -1 potion slot, but you start with a potion in that slot. Yeah, so today I want to just keep going through on white stake right now. So each time you beat a white stake difficulty with a certain deck, you unlock the next difficulty. So as you can see, I already have the white stake beat with the Nebula deck, but I can actually up the difficulty to red stake, where basically you're going to have all the same, trials and tribulations as a normal difficulty, but with a little added bonus. So for red stake, it says small blind gives no reward money and applies all previous stakes. What essentially that means is that if I beat this red stake, and I want to go to the next stake up, this third one, the next stake up will be this red stake, so small blinds will still give no reward money and another challenge, and it'll just keep getting harder and harder and harder. You keep adding on different difficulty levels, as well as all the previous ones. Right now, we're just going to try to go through all the different decks on white stake. So far, I've gone through the first 8 decks. So right now we're on Abandoned deck, which we have not yet beat, even on the base difficulty. And yeah, that's basically where we're going to get started. I'm probably going to try to get through a couple decks today, obviously skill permitting. I can actually make it through them. Yeah, I'll explain more as we start playing, but that's the basic gist of it. So let's get right into it. So we're going to do new run on the Abandoned deck, which is we start with no face cards in our base poker deck, or base, playing card deck. Let's see what we got. Alright. So this is basically the layout of the game. Every ante, as you can see down here, we're on ante 1 of 8, is going to have a small blind, a big blind, and a boss blind. The boss blind has a special ability that makes it a little harder, so this one is -1 hand size while fighting it. All the other blinds are essentially just kind of like, you have to get this many chips, and you get some money if you beat it. The only thing about the small and big blinds is that you can actually skip fighting them altogether, which you cannot do with the boss blinds. The small and big blinds, if you skip them, give you a little benefit. So this one is +3 hand size next round. So if I click this, then on the big blind, I could either use that +3 hand size on this round. I could also skip that one as well, and then I'd have +3 hand size for the boss blind. This is add 1 voucher to the next shop. So there's obviously positives and negatives to skipping the blinds. I'm not super familiar with kind of the in-depth strategies of Balatro quite yet. I've only been playing it for a little bit. But as far as I can tell, similar to Slay the Spire, where you have elites that give you relics and such, and you want card rewards from combats, it's usually not great, I've found, to skip the blinds, at least early, when you're on ante 1-1, unless the reward is really good for skipping the blind, because you get money, and you get to look at the shop every time you play around. meaning, you know, select one of the blinds rather than skip. Yeah, so we can also look at our starting deck. As we can see here, as the abandoned deck, we have no face cards. We have 2 through 10, skip, Jack, Queen, King, and aces. This is a little thing that we can see basically how many of each value we have. So you see King 0, Queen 0, Jack 0, as well as how many of each suit we have. And that's going to be important because depending on what deck we're playing, in this case the abandoned deck, we're going to want to go for different hands, different poker hands. So we look at our poker hands, we can see they all start at level 1, and they each have a different value associated with them depending on how hard they are to play. So obviously high card is the easiest to play, so it's going to have the worst multiplier. Straight flush, on the other hand, is the hardest to play, so it has the best multiplier. As you go throughout the run, there's going to be times where you can purchase what are called planet cards or celestial cards. Celestial packs, planet cards, but basically you can level these up from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, and it just makes the multipliers better and better and better. Which means that, at least in my experience with the decks I played, it's best to kind of specialize in 1 to 2 different poker hands and not try to be an all-rounder. You want to just be like, this is a run where I'm going for straights every single blind that I play, or I'm going to go for 3 of a kind in every single blind that I play, that kind of thing. Because that way, the planet cards are more effective, right? Because the more you level them up, the more likely it is you're going to want to use them, use that specific poker hand. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. I would say, just my general intuition on this, I have not played with this deck yet, but my guess is that because we have no face cards, we're probably going to want to try to play with a small deck size, which means we're going to try to want to remove cards from our deck when we can to increase consistency, because we already have a 40 card deck, and we want to make our deck as consistent as possible for playing the selected hand that we want to be playing. Right? That's what I'm guessing. So I'm going to try to use card removes when I can. And I really don't have a particular poker hand that I'm really gunning for. I've played a lot with straight, full house, even flush. All of those seem pretty decent. Even 3 of a kind can be good if you level it up enough, because it's pretty easy to get compared to some of the other ones where you need obviously full house, flush, and straight. The 3 that I just listed, you all require, with the exception of a joker, they all require a full 5-card hand to be played. So those are a little harder to play. 3 of a kind, on the other hand, you only need 3 cards, obviously, to play the hand. So it can be a little bit more consistent. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't really have a preference with the abandoned deck, which poker hand we go for. So we're just going to see what happens. So yeah, so again, for those of you who don't know, this is what each blind looks like. You're basically playing poker hands. The layout is your jokers are up here. The jokers are what give you different like modifiers. They can sometimes help you get more chips when you're playing around. They can help you increase the shop values. They can help you in lots of different ways. And these are the consumable slots for things like tarot cards and planet cards. Our opening hand's not great. We have 2 pair if we want to go for that. Oh yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention is when you play a poker hand, each individual card also of that hand gets to add chips to the multiplier. And obviously the chip value, as you can see here, is equal to the actual number value of the card. So yes, we have 2 pair, but it's 2 4s and 2 2s, which is not that great. 20 times 2, and then we'll add 4, 8, 10, 12. So it'll be 32 times 2, so it'll be 64 points, and we need 300 to beat the blind. So usually, I try my best to go for a poker hand that gives a decent multiplier, especially early, even if I'm not going to go for that as my kind of poker hand of the run. And the reason is because at the end of each blind, you actually get extra money for each hand that you didn't use. So I can only play 4 hands in order to meet the goal of 300 chips. But let's say I use it 1 hand and it gets me all the chips I need all in one go. That's 3 extra coins that I can spend at the shop. So the best thing to do, in my opinion, is just try to go for a high multiplier early so that you have that extra money that you can just spend in the shop. And also, like a lot of the games like this, you actually earn interest if you have a certain amount of money. This one is 1 coin extra interest per 5 coins that you have, up to 25. So 5 up to 5 extra, coins of interest if you have at least 25. Each increment of 5 gets you 1 extra. So I want to try to save up my money early as much as possible. The discards, on the other hand, do not grant you extra money, so it's usually better to utilize the discards than it is to utilize just playing a hand. If you just need to get a better hand, you can just discard cards instead of playing a hand. That way you can make more money by saving up your hands. 10, 8, 7. We can actually go for a straight here if we get a 9. Oh, wait, actually, we don't have any jacks in our deck. I already forgot. I already forgot what deck we're playing. So we'd have to get exactly 9 and 6. It might not be the best. We also have pretty high cards for the purposes of a flush if we go for a spades flush. So let's try that. Let's try for a spades flush on this first hand. All right, that worked out. So that is 35 times 4. As you can see, much better than the 2-pair multiplier. And we also have 11 chips there, 10 chips there, so decent extra chip value from the cards we're playing. Pretty high cards given the deck we're playing with no face cards. Let's play that. Oh dang. Okay, well. Barely didn't get their 4 chips away. I still think it was fine to do though. Even though we're 4 chips short, we still got almost all the way there. And we're only gonna have to use 2 hands now, as opposed to 3 or 4. Doesn't really matter. I'll just do 2-pair. 2-pair will be plenty to get us 4 chips. Yeah. So yep, that's the basic gist of it. That's 1 round done. Like I said, at the end of each round that you actually play, that you don't skip, you get to look at the shop. So get $3 for beating the small blind, 2 hands remaining, and no interest because we didn't have at least $5. That's 2 selected to cards, then multi-cards. Go up to $20 in debt. +1 hand per round is quite nice, but we can't afford that yet. The vouchers are nice though, because this voucher is around until the ante is over, which means that even though I can't afford it now, it'll still be in the shop at the end of the big blind, the next round that we're going to play. Which I also might just save money for, although... Yeah, so I'm always constantly thinking about the interest amount, right? So I can't get the $10, which means I can't get $2 of interest, but as long as I spend $4 or less in this shop, I'll still have $5, which means I'll get $1 of interest at the next round. So let's just do this $4 thing, drop us down to $5. We still have 1 interest. So these are the jokers. Jokers, like I said, you can have 5 of them. They are displayed up here. They benefit you in different ways. They're kind of like the relics in Slay the Spire. Sell this card to create a double tag. Earn $8 if played hand triggers the boss blind ability. Well, honestly, not my favorite. Not my favorite. Also, I just realized that my chat box might be a little obstructing some of the information, so you can't see how much money I have or how many hands remaining. I don't think that matters too much. I can move it if it really bothers people, but I think it's probably fine. These are both not really what I was looking for. Typically on early jokers, I like the ones that increase your chip amounts because it means you get to, again, save more hands, which means more money. Neither one of these really do that. This can get me money, but it's not very consistent because not all boss blinds have an ability that even triggers, and even if I do have a boss blind that has an ability that is supposed to trigger, just, I don't really want to trigger it if I can avoid it. So against certain bosses, this is quite good. but against most bosses, it's pretty useless. This, on the other hand, the double tag ability is a little nice. The tag that it's referring to that it'll give me if I sell this card for is those things that I was talking about where if you skip, it's these are the tags. So essentially what this is saying is it'll stay up here until I sell it, at which point I will double the next one of these bonuses that I choose by skipping a blind. I'll take that, I guess. Okay. And like I said, I want to save the $5 so I get interest. So let's move on to the next round. And I will play this one as well. Still not really zeroing in on a specific poker hand that I should be going for because, again, this is kind of a weird deck where the only difference between this and the normal deck is that I have no face cards. So it's not really pushing me in one direction or the other than being consistent, because less cards means higher chance to draw each individual card in the deck. Sorry about that. Just getting out a message. A pair of 8s. This one's a little trickier because it's 450. Oh, what was that? Oh, sorry, my screen like glitched for a second. That sells for 3. Yeah, I'm thinking we could just go for 2 pair here, if nothing else. It's not great, honestly. Probably gonna just spend 2 or 3 hands on this round, but the nice thing about this is if I play 2 pair here, I still have 3 hearts in hand and I go for another flush, so not bad. Honestly, actually, yeah, sorry. I should have played the 3 there as well, because I really want to go for a flush on hearts. You can play cards in a poker hand even if they don't contribute to the hand you're playing. So obviously the 3 isn't part of either of those 2 pair, but it'll still count, it'll still let me play it, and it'll still replace it with a new card. So it's essentially like getting a free discard there if I played the 3 in that hand, which I should have done. Pair of 10s isn't bad. Although I definitely am going to have to spend, if I do a pair of 10s, I'm not going to have nearly enough to do 3 hands this round. I'm going to probably have to use all 4 of my hands if I go for that. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just go for a flush again. That way I can save at least 1 hand to get an extra $1 here. Actually, let me just do a straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a fine straight. Like some decent chip values. We're at 300, so we need 150 more. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got another straight actually, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, even better. Bam. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Honestly, the straights might be the way to go. Because with consistency, it's actually not that hard. You know, I only have a 40 card deck. It's not that hard to get a straight together. Like I said, it is a little more inconsistent because it requires you play 5 cards to actually get the hand to work. So see, okay, we get 1 interest because we had $5. But yeah, it's like pretty good. Alright, plus 1 hand. Plus 2 multiplier for every $5 you have. This can be good if you have a different joker that's also increasing your income. I do not currently, so this would actually be, I'd have to like wait several rounds to actually make this be anywhere near useful. And also, as I said, the voucher only lasts till the end of the ante. So as soon as I beat the boss blind, it's the next ante, which means this will no longer be in the shop. It'll be the next voucher. And I really like this one. Plus 1 hand per round. Now, the reason I like this voucher a lot is because, as I was saying, the number of hands you have left over at the end of a round is extra money in your pocket. So +1 hand, even if you don't end up needing to play 5 hands to win the round, you just get extra money. So essentially what that voucher says is +1 income per round. And vouchers, unlike jokers, are just permanent additions to the run. Jokers, can be bought and sold as you need. That voucher is just going to be there forever. So +1 income per round is quite nice. Let's do this. Alright, 2 pair. Bad. Really not that bad. Let's also play the 9. Yeah, okay. Four, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another straight. My bit rate is still having issues. I really thought that we were not going to have any more issues with that, as I'm playing kind of a much more low graphics intensive game than League, but still seems to be kind of an issue. That is really unfortunate. Okay. I'll take a look at that after the stream, see if I can figure out a permanent fix to that. We're at 344 chips. Probably can't get there in one hand no matter what I do. Yeah, probably not. Go for another straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need a 6. And there's 3 left in the deck. Sure, let's do that. Dang. Okay. That's not great. I really hope I don't lose on the first boss of the run. That'd be very unfortunate. Might be happening though. Very possible. Go for a flush here. Got 10, 5, 3 of clubs. Yeesh. We are in trouble here actually on the first boss of the run. Still 5 clubs left in the deck and 16 total cards left in the deck. 1 discard remaining. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can't get a... Oh no, we can't. There's still 1 9 left. 2 4s left. So we could go for a straight. Does straight or flush give more? Flush gives more. Okay. Let's go for the flush. Double down. Go for those clubs. Oh, 0 clubs. My guess is that we're just done here, but we'll see what we can do. We might get lucky because we have 0 discards, 3 hands left to play. Oh my goodness, big yikes. Yeah, best I got is a pair here, right? What am I playing for? There's a 10. There's an ace. I can go for pairs, so let's do something along these lines and go for a pair of 5s. Try to hit an ace or a 10 here. Try to salvage this. 2 hands remaining this boss. Oh, now we get the clubs. I don't think we have enough. We have 2 clubs left. So technically... Man. Would that even be enough? 35 by 4 is... What is that? 140? 140. Plus we get to add the chip value of each card. So 140 plus the sum of all of our clubs we play times 4. Which is going to be 19, 27, 34, or sorry, 27, 33, and then either a 4 or a 2. Let's say 2. Get our lowest estimate. 35, would that be? Is that right? 35 times 4 plus 35 times 4 is 280. Okay, that would get us there. That would technically get us there. Which would mean we have to play this as a hand, get high card, and not... Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. We have a straight. Right? Yeah, okay. That is 30 times 4 plus that times 4. I think that's probably enough. I didn't do the math, we'll see. I almost threw. I almost actually threw. That's enough, right? Oh yeah, okay. Not the cleanest first boss, I'll be honest. Again, that is because we have no jokers that really help our chip output. It's the only joker we have is kind of a utility joker, which does not do anything for how many chips. Planet cards appear 2 times more frequently. So this is what I was talking about. The planet cards in the celestial packs here, that's how you improve the level of your hands to get more chips for playing each one. Honestly, this voucher isn't the best, because it does increase the number of planet cards that you're offered up here in your shops, but it doesn't actually make it so that the planet cards you're offered correspond with the hand that you want, you know? So, you know, you might be getting offered planet cards that improve your 3 of a kind, even though you're trying to go for a straight run. So it doesn't actually, I don't like this voucher very much. And $10 is a lot for a voucher that doesn't have much utility. On the other hand, mature all play cards for the next 10 rounds. It's kind of interesting. I don't have any utility things on my card, so this would just basically play... This would basically just double the chip value of the cards, for, as far as where I'm at right now. This is plus 100 chips if you play a 3 of a kind. I mean, we could go for 3 of a kind. It's not the worst. Definitely not the best either. And it also, buying either of these jokers will put us under our interest amount of $5. So I'm thinking we don't buy anything here. That's my intuition. But we are really light on ways to get chips. So Ante 2 might be a little challenging for us if we buy nothing. What do we have here? Spectral pack and a voucher to the shop. Okay, well. Alright. We can also sell this joker for 3 and get a double tag if that is something we need to do for our interest. Actually, that's the plan. Okay, we're gonna buy a celestial pack. See what we get. Okay. As you can see here, each one has a different poker hand that it upgrades. So we can do straight flush. Straight flush is hard because it's really hard to play a straight flush unless you have a very consistent deck. But it does give like a ton of chips. It's like almost impossible to lose if you play a straight flush and you have it upgraded like so. On the other hand, there's high card. There's also 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind is another one that's hard to play, but is insane if you can get it to happen. So 2 that are basically high risk, high reward, and 1 that is high card, which is, I would say, no risk, no reward. So I guess we're gonna go for 4 of a kind. Yeah, we'll do 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind. I haven't done 4 of a kind run yet, actually. Maybe this will be the one. Maybe this will be our 4 of a kind run. We'll see. Right now, I only have 4 of each card in my deck, so it's actually kind of hard to make that happen, but who knows. Alright, so I am going to sell my Joker, get my double, which will make us get 2 Spectral Packs. So yeah, we'll just immediately cash that in. Double Spectral Pack. Let's see here. Create 2 copies of 1 selected card in your hand. Perfection. That's great, because we need more more copies of whatever number we're trying to get 4 of a kind of. That is actually perfect. What is this? Destroy 1 random card in your hand. Add 3 enhanced face cards. No, we're definitely doing decrypted. And probably on one of these 9s. I like spades better. Alright, excellent. Alright, so the new plan. Get 4 9s in our hand, win the game. Alright, we also get add polychrome to a random joker, destroy all other jokers. This is actually a very good early spectral card to get if we had any jokers, which we have none of right now. So, converts all cards in your hand into a single random suit. Also kind of useless. These are neither one very helpful. I guess we'll do this because we haven't discovered it yet. So we'll get at least a discovery for our overall I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The thing at the main menu that shows like what things you've discovered so far. And we'll jump into this. Okay. So again, plan is 4 9s, get a bunch of chips all in one hand. Gosh dang, we almost have 4 of a kind with just aces without having any extra aces in our deck. That's wild. Okay. However, we're not going to go for the 4 of a kind with aces because we only have 1 ace left in the deck and 34 cards left in the deck, so our odds are not great. We're just going to play a flush, I think. Well, the 3 of a kind also. What gives more chips here? This is 30 times 3. This is 35 times 4. Yeah, okay, that's much better. Play that hand. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to check something. Okay, there's 3 9s. Almost. Very nearly. So now, I didn't want to hold my 3 aces, but because we still have 3 9s left in the deck as opposed to 1 ace, we are going to go ahead and just hold on to these 9s, discard everything else, and wait until we find our 4th 9. Not there. Discard again. Aha! 4 9s! Here we go. So we play our 4 9s, play another 2, just for fun. So this is now, as you can see here, 4 of a kind says level 2. And that's because we used the planet card to upgrade it, so it actually has 90 times 10 instead of whatever it was before. Whatever times whatever. Play this hand. And hopefully this just gets us there all in one go. It sure does. 1260. Nice. So that's the plan. Every round we want to do exactly that. Get 4 9s, do a ton of chips, move on to the next. Still not a fan of the planet cards appearing more. This is not great because we need 9s, and this is not enhanced 9s. Final hand of the round gets times 3. I also don't like this joker very much because, again, the more hands you have remaining, the more money you make. And this basically requires, to be of any use to you, that you play all of your hands. And more planet packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 different poker hands, and this is 1 of 5. So it's like a 50-50 that we get the 4 of a kind we're looking for. I like those odds. Gambling time. I don't think any of those are it. Full house, high card, 2 pair, flush. Dang it. Unfortunate. I guess we'll just have a backup. A backup thing. What do we want our backup to be? We'll make our backup full house. That way if we get stuck with 3 9s and can't quite get our 4th one, we can maybe find a full house. Very unfortunate that we didn't get our 4 of a kind upgrade though. Wow, these jokers have been not great this run, if I'm honest. I don't even know if we can beat the hook. Because we have to get 2 big hands, as we saw there. Our 4 of a kind hand only got us like 1260, I think. And we need 1600 for this. So we have to not only get our 4 9s, we also have to get a different big hand, and this is boss's ability is discard 2 random cards per hand played, which means I can't hold on to my 9s. I have to play my 9s as my first big hand that I play. So if I try playing a different hand, there's a good chance I'll discard my 9s that I want to hold on to. This is all just terrible. Although we almost have a full house right off the bat. We got 2 10s, 2 4s. Again, though, the problem is if I try for full house, I'm going to almost certainly discard this 9, and we might not get back to it. We might not get back to 4 9s. We gotta just hope. Gotta hope and pray. There's a second 9. That's actually bad for us because, again, we want to hold on to as many 9s as we can without discarding them to the boss's ability. My guess is that we're just kind of screwed on this one, but I'm not giving up quite yet. There's 3 9s. Okay, we're not quite done yet. We also have 2 aces with 2 aces left in the deck. Alright. We also have only 1 discard remaining though, so we need to like hit a 9 right here. Also, there's no point in holding these aces, I just realized, because of the boss's ability anyway, so we're just gonna do a full 5 discard, hit 1 more 9, or miss the 9. Okay, I think that was it. I think that was the hand where we needed to hit a 4th 9 or else we're donezo. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. We have a full house, but I don't think that's enough chips to get us there. We'll try. Play a full house. Dang. Okay. We are in trouble. Trouble. 612 is all we got for that? Oh my goodness, we are so done. Oh. I don't even think we can get a 4 of a kind anymore. 3 9s, 3 8s, 1 7, 2. We cannot get a 4 of a kind anymore because we've discarded too much. Ah! Do we have 10s or 7s? We do. We have 1 7 left, so we could do another full house, but as we saw, that is nowhere near enough. I don't even know what I'm playing for at this point. I think we're just done. That's very unfortunate. Second boss of the run, we're already cooked. We are cooked. Hello! How's it going, Baywatch? Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping in. I think we're just cooked, though. I think we're legitimately just cooked. Big, not Joker baby moment. 108 chips. Okay, alright. Alright, that's almost insultingly low. I feel like the game's making fun of me now. Yeah, we can't even get full house anymore, I don't think. Right? There's no 6s, no aces, no 2s. Ah! Had to be this way sometimes, you know? Don't always be like it is, but sometimes it do. If you know, you know. There's our 3 9s. They were right at the bottom, apparently. We do get another full house of 3 9s, 2 8s or something, right? We're literally out of cards in our deck. That's crazy. I don't think I've had this happen before. Although I also haven't played the abandoned deck before, which I assume is part of the reason I've never had this happen before, because I've always had 52 cards in my starting deck. Oh, I unlocked a Joker for running out of cards in my deck, though. Nice! Not a waste. Unlocked Joker. Excellent, excellent. What's that? I need, 124 points from this 1-5? I believe in you, 5. Get there. What? Only 10? This 5 failed me. Alright. Let's see what we got. Play every heart in your deck in a single round. We played every card in our deck in a single round. This is each queen held in hand gives plus 13 multiplier. Interesting. I think I already have one for kings that is similar to that. That's cool. Alright. I could try a different deck. We also have the checkered deck, which is really good with flushes, I imagine, as it only has 2 starting suits. There's also win a run with any deck on red stake difficulty. Oh. Oh, I didn't even realize that the other decks are locked behind different stakes. Okay, forget everything I said at the beginning of the stream where I was like, we have to beat all of them on white stake. That's literally impossible, because even to unlock the last 5 decks, we have to try the other difficulties. So right now we can only choose between Abandoned Deck, Checkered Deck, or upping the difficulty on a previously played deck. I'm gonna run it back. We can do better. We can do better. That 5 just, he just wasn't cooking. It was all that singular 5's fault. If he had just done his job and gotten me 124 points or whatever, we would have won, you know? I blame him. Next, base edition shop Joker is free and becomes foil. Alright, both these tags are the same. Also, my boss of the ante is all heart cards are debuffed. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Alright. Attempt number 2. You know, I actually think I'm gonna skip the first the first blind. Because that way, I skip the first blind, play the second, immediately get a foil joker that is free. So we're gonna skip first one, move straight to this second one. There we go. Okay. So if we can just make it through this blind, we're gonna get a free foil joker. So just do what we can to save as many hands as possible. Actually have a decent. We could go for a full house actually. This could be a full house run. Let's discard these two. Try for. We need an ace, a 9, or a 6. Perfect. Run it. Take those. We take those. Second full house? Wow! Look at that. We're cooking. Some say luck. I say skill. Make some money out of that. Alright, what is our free foil joker? Our free foil joker is played face. Ah! Are you serious? This is a joke, right? My deck with no face cards in it, and I get my first foil free joker is played face cards that give plus 30 chips when scored. Someone's trolling me. That's so troll. I mean, it's plus 50 chips, okay? It's not literal nothing, but it's basically nothing. This joker gains extra multiplier per scoring enhanced card played. Removes card enhancement. Wait, what? Why would I want that? Oh, I see. It's per enhanced card played throughout the run, and it keeps getting better. No, thank you. I'm gonna just grab the voucher right off the bat. I think it's the same voucher as last run, actually. The one I said I liked. And once again, I will grab it, because I like it. Okay. Sounds good. Well, we got slapped in the face with the scary face being our foil joker, but we'll make do. We will persevere. So no hearts can be played this round. Well, they can be played, they just don't score their chip. Their chips aren't scored. Which honestly is kind of fine. I still might. Like normally when I get bosses like this, there's one for each suit. Obviously this one is the one that works against hearts. There's one for spades, diamonds, and clubs. Sometimes I just immediately discard the ones that are debuffed, right? But because I'm specifically going for a 5-card hand of a full house, even though I don't get the abilities or the chips of them, I still can use them to, fulfill the requirements of a full house hand. And seeing as I have 2 3s and 2 2s, it's very possible a better strategy than discarding them is just to hold them and have a slightly lackluster full house, which is what I'm going to do. That didn't work great. I have 2 7s. Wait. Did I already I just discarded a 7 apparently. Yikes. Okay, so we're just still gonna go for the 3s and 2s, I guess, since that's still our best bet on getting a full house here. There's our full house. So as you can see, it still allows me to do the full house. It's just that I don't get the extra chips. So I'm gonna lose 5 chips that I would normally get on playing this full house, which is fine. Most of the early chip values come just from playing the hand and not so much the actual card values. I see. Honestly, I kind of like just going for another full house here. I don't see any better hands I can go for, so yeah, more full houses. Heck yeah. 6 6 5 5 5. Actually, that 5 scores points. And that should do us for that boss. Honestly, pretty good. That first boss of the run is beaten with 2 hands, and let alone with a Joker that does basically nothing for us other than give us plus 50. Although again, not to be underestimated, plus 50 is not nothing in the early game. Because when you think about it, it adds 50, right? But the multiplier of the hand we're using is, I believe, 4 for full house. So it's really like plus like 200 chips per hand I play, which is, when I only have to get to 600 for the boss, it's pretty good. So early, this isn't the worst. It is just funny that I got a face card Joker when I literally have 0 face cards in my deck. Alright. We're at $8. Moving into Ante 2. And it appears as though our new boss for Ante 2 is, again, like I said, there's one for each suit. This is the one that works against club cards. Or clubs. Okay, holographic tag. That's actually pretty good. We may very well do the exact same thing we did with the Ante 1, where we skip small blind, go big blind, boss blind. I like this Joker a lot. Scales well into late game as well. This Joker is really cool because the multiplier that it adds is equal to the number of times you've played that exact poker hand. So if we're gonna play full house, so for example, the next full house we play, we'll have a plus 5 multiplier because we've played it 4 times so far, and then we'll have played it 5 times, and then this will get plus 5. So not too shabby for a single common Joker, especially early. Like I said, those like extra like little numbers, bonuses work really well early. And we have a full house in our opening hand. Wowie zowie. That's crazy talk. Oh crap. The one and done. It's going significantly better than our last run, I would say. And our free holographic Joker is 1 in 4 chance for each played 8 to create a tarot card when scored. Interesting. Okay. I mean, we'll take it for sure, but don't want to enhance 2 pair. And honestly, I don't even care about these Celestial packs right now because I want interest, and these aren't guaranteed to help me with my full house thing. And I'm already making enough chips. Like my chip, especially with this plus 10 multiplier, like we're fine on beating our current boss. So we're just gonna keep on rolling with the interest. Gosh, I am hungry. Mm-hmm. We're a single 6 of diamonds away from a straight flush, which is kind of insane. Very hard hand to play, usually. But honestly, we could just go for that. Nothing says we have to play a full house. We are looking for exactly one of our 32 remaining cards, unfortunately, because we only have 1/6 of diamonds. We have 3 discards, 5 plays. Yeah. It's not every day you get to play a straight flush, you know. So see here, we could just play a straight, but that's quitter's talk. Continue discarding, get us our straight flush. Continue discarding, full commit. Full commit, full commit, full commit. There it is, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, straight flush. Let's go. And once again, the one and done. Not only was it a one done, we had more than double the chips we needed. Alright. Nice. Boss number 2 down. Get us our money. 22 bucks in the bank. What we got? Clubs give multiplier. Increases rank of cards by 1. That can be good. Because if we're looking for a full house every hand, we, would want more, more of the same rank numbers. Okay, yeah, I'll bite. Grab that for now. Alright, what we got? So our boss is cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Okay. This one is kind of rough, because it incentivizes you to use both of your skips. That way you don't play any cards in Ante 3 until the boss, so that none of your cards are debuffed. Also, these aren't bad tags. 2 tarot cards that you use immediately, plus initial cards and booster packs in the next shop are free, are both, like, pretty decent. Usually the downside to skipping the blinds is that you don't get to improve your jokers or your poker hands for the boss upcoming. But as you've seen, we already have kind of no problem getting up to 4,000 chips. We almost got to 4,000 chips with one hand last round, so I'm perfectly fine doing the double skip. Steel card. You get 2 of these, by the way. These are both random joker. Ooh, I'm the joker, baby. Bonus cards. Selected, I don't care what the suit. Ah, the Wheel of Fortune. This one's good. This is a tarot card that never works. So that's cool, right? Just doesn't do anything. So, we're gonna click on this and watch this, watch. Did nothing, right? Cool tarot card, in my opinion. Every time you click on it, nothing happens. Get a random joker too, why not? What did it produce for us? The joker gains +1 mult per consecutive hand played without a scoring face card? Oh my god! We are cooking! So, we got kind of trolled at the beginning with the scary face that only works with face cards in our no face card deck. But it's okay, because the scales of luck balance out, right? We got really unlucky at the beginning, and now we're given ride the bus. More multiplier per hand not with a face card, which will be every hand for us. So as long as we hold this the entire run, we will be cooking. And skip this blind as well. Okay. And in we go. Okay. That is actually insanely good. That's probably the best joker for our run. So we want to play 8s to get our tarot cards. And we can play 8s. We already have a pair of 8s, which we can use to get our full house going. So, peep this. These 2 7s. Bam! Now they're 8s. So we got a full house now. Play that. I don't even know what our multiplier is right now. Must be insane. Yeah, it's like half of what we needed with one hand. Okay. Oh yeah, this boss is cooked. Got 2 aces and 2 7s again with no 7s remaining. Oh, I literally just turned both of my 7s remaining into 8s. Right. Dumb. Okay. That's okay. We can play for that last ace. Actually, last 2 aces. There's 2 left. Yeah, we got good odds here to get one more ace. There it is. There you are. This run is significantly better than our last run. For one, we're actually past the point where we lost on our last run, but also our jokers are kind of insane. Except for this one. This one's still trolling me. Alright. Money, 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 money. $11. Converts in the diamonds. Must play 5 cards. Don't you worry, I certainly will. Permanently gain a discard. Get 1 of 5 planet cards. Or the problem is I don't want to lose too much of my interest. Oh wait. Oh right, I had a tag that made my stuff free. Never mind. Give me all of this. Gimme. Silly me. Full house, full house. Oh, Earth is the full house? Okay. So we want to find as many Earth cards as possible. Make these numbers go bigger. Bigger. What's our current plate at? 7. So this should be giving, so multiplier of 8, 18. So already we have like a plus 21 multiplier on every full house we play. Plus 50 chips. Yeah, we're looking quite good. Looking quite good indeed. So yes, this is also free, and I still have an empty joker slot, so there's an extra discard. This also gives me an extra discard, but it's also not free. This one's $10, which would put us below our interest. So we're not going to buy that. So what we get here. Destroys up to 2 selected cards. Select 2 cards, convert the left card into the right card. Or, oh, more Earths. Yes, give me more Earths. Excellent. Perfection. Level 3 full house. And honestly, you normally want to get your level of the poker hand you're trying to play a bunch up pretty high. But with this and this, it's not as necessary because my multiplier is already going to be insane. And I might as well buy this and then sell it immediately because I don't need diamonds, but I do need more money. Next round. Shop has a free rare joker. Gives $5 per skipped blind. Okay, I don't mind either of those. Those are both pretty good. Although our boss blind does require 10,000 chips. We probably should play at least one of these blinds. They're both so good. More money, more jokers, more joker babies. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll skip the small. I'll play the big. I don't need the $25 or $30 or whatever. Not necessary. We're doing fine without. No full house quite yet. How many 8s do we have? We have 4, right. I turned 2 7s into 2 8s. So we want to go for 3 8s and 2 10s or something to get us our full house that we need. And there it is. Give me tarot cards. What? No tarot cards. It's a scam. I played like 4 8s, and there's a 1 in 4 chance for each 8 to give me a tarot card. Statistically, scam. Alright. Let's play for a third 9, and definitely don't play for the 7s, because I've already removed some of them from my deck. So discard... We have 3 6s, 2 6s, 3 5s. Alright, we'll discard like this. We need a 9 and a 5 here. Unlucky. Try again with the same discard, I guess. Yeah. Well, we got a 5. We still need a 9 or a 5. Okay. One more time. Discard number 5. Coming in with the 999 double 5. Excellent, excellent. Okay. We're looking good. We're already on ante 4. And I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. Oh my god, we've already been streaming for an hour. Time flies when you're playing poker. Well. So our free rare joker is not useful. It only works with 3 of a kind. Unfortunate. This is also really bad, because this is better when your deck is large, and we already have a smaller than average deck. Don't quote me on that. But this is actually interesting, because it is free. I don't really need this extra discard, because I can buy this voucher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this, buy the free joker for $0, and immediately sell it for $4. That stonks right there. And then I'll buy this voucher as well, to regain the lost discard that I just sold from that joker. And you know what, while I have room for an extra joker, you can join the club for now, I guess. Although, it really does like almost nothing. You know what, fine, you can get in there. And I'll also buy the Celestial Pack to find more Earth cards. Earth, 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 Earth! Scammed. Okay. Oh. It's really unfortunate. Straight flush will make the straight flush even better. Probably not necessary, since it's already pretty good still, but... And we'll make high card better, in case we have to waste a hand. That is unfortunate. Once again, we had 9 possible planets to find, and only 1 that we wanted. And there was 5 in front of us. So essentially, if you know any statistics, that's a scam. Got scammed on that one. Okay. Next boss. Halfway through the run. So this boss's ability is just that every time you play a hand, it has to be exactly 5 cards. Which is fine, because we were playing full houses, which, if you know anything about poker, are 5-card hands. Let's discard... Yeah, so you see, it won't score any hands that are less than 5 cards. So essentially, if you play a hand that's less than 5 cards, it's just basically using a hand as a discard. Oh my goodness. I think I ate that pad thai too quickly. Okay, still no 5, still no 2. Run it back. I might have actually wanted to keep that 8 though, since I have a bunch of 8s in my deck. But still no 5 or 2. Okay, well. I was feeling pretty confident, but there's still definitely the chance that we can get screwed here. It's not looking great, because we probably need 2 full houses to win. Oh my goodness, are you serious? I still have 2 5s and 2 2s in my deck, and we haven't drawn any of them since our opening hand. Okay, well, it might be time to revise our strategy. I really should have held that 8 that I found earlier, because I've already been through like 3 8s at this point. Who would have had 3 8s? Perfect. but I think we are... Well, we still have 2 8s. But I only have 1 in hand. Okay. I'm giving up on the 2s. I definitely don't want a single 3. Definitely don't want a single ace or a 9. And I think I'm giving up on the 2s. So this means I would need... No, this is bad, because now I need to draw an 8 and a 5. So my odds are worse if I do this. I do get tarot cards, potentially, if I play 8s. Oh no. We may or may not be cooked. Again, I was so confident. I was feeling so good about this run. Okay. I am going to go ahead and hold the 2s then. Okay. We got this. We got this. We still need 2 full houses probably. There's number 1. Do 2, 2, 2, 5, 5. No, 6, 6, because we have no 6s left, so we're only ever going to be able to play it as 2, whereas we have 2 5s left, so we could play the 5s as our 3 for the full house. Okay, yeah, that's better. This game is mostly statistics. Okay, alright. We got a lot more chips for that than I thought we were going to. So we're absolutely fine. And there's our third 5, and there's some 4s. Okay. Ooh, had me scared there for a second, but it worked out. Okay. $13, thank you very much. And what are we offered? Our voucher for this ante is... Oh, hang on a second. I accidentally minimized something. Okay, we're good. Our voucher for this ante is extra chance at finding shiny cards. Our boss is going to drain our money. Definitely don't want that because this only works for face cards. Okay, so we already found a Celestial pack with 5 planet cards in it and had no Earths. Okay, what are the odds that this Celestial pack, also with 5 planets, has no Earths? Don't answer that. Never tell me the odds. Maybe you should have told me the odds. I might have wanted to know those, actually. That's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, well, we got cooked. We got cooked a little bit. It's fine. It happens to the best of us. Just stay in. I really thought. None of these are even the ones I was... Ah! It's fine. It's fine. No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Why are you mad? I'm not mad. Okay. We're gonna have to live with it. Okay. What are the odds of this pack with 3 planet cards has no Earth, right? I mean... I've clearly learned my lesson. Please. I'm begging here. Please. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, listen. I really wanted those other... Our 4 of a kind and high card at the same level as their full house now. Okay. I should have just spent all that money that I just wasted on this voucher, and instead... I can still buy the voucher at one of these shops, but... Rerolls in next shop start at 0. More money. Ooh, that's quite good. Alright, let's skip this one, play this one. The good news is, regardless of whether or not we have a better base multiplier in chips, we are scaling because of these 2 jokers. This one's scaling rather slowly. Actually, they're both scaling at the same speed, I guess, but This one started pretty slow, so it's still at 6, whereas this one is already at 11. Or I guess, I think they count the hand that you're playing, so this will be 12 and 7. But it's okay. Basically what I'm getting at is that the planet cards aren't super necessary because we're still scaling in other ways. It would just be nice to get some Earth planets at some point in the future. Alright, once again we have the 8. I won't make the same mistake I did last time and discard it, because there's lots of 8s in our deck. There's still 5 8s left in our deck beyond this one that we have in hand. So, keep the 8. Oh, look at that. Instantly rewarded for our good gameplay. Ah. 8,800. Okay. Wait, did I get? There's no shot. There's no way. 1 in 4 chance for each played 8 to create a tarot card when scored. I played like 10 8s. Brother, this 8-ball is rigged. Alright, well. Let's look for another full house, I guess. I don't trust these 8s anymore. They're suspect. This 8-ball. I really thought, when I saw this, I was like, oh, holographic, and gives me free tarot cards? What could go wrong? What could go wrong is, it's rigged! Alright. Made our money. And... not that. I'll go ahead and grab this, though. I wouldn't mind getting some more shiny cards. Shiny jokers, shiny... whatever else cards I can find that are shiny. Don't care about clubs. Was I going to skip the next blind? Doubles your money. Max of 40. If I end up skipping that, that essentially means every dollar I spend right now is like $2 I'm spending. There's a dollar I don't have, and then it's a dollar that doesn't get doubled. So I will resist the urge to gamble more. I will resist the urge. Alright, so we should be up to, yes, 56. So we should only have to play like 2 or 3 hands, which means we'll lose like 15 of that we just made, but that's perfectly acceptable. Perfectly cromulent. A perfectly cromulent outcome. If there's any Simpsons fans out there. Yikes. We don't have 2 pair in hand to start, but we do have an 8. And again, the 8s, we have 6 of total in our deck, so not too bad if we just do something like this. Well, now we have a bunch of 2 pairs. It's still 1 8. 2 4s left, 2 9s left, 2 10s left, 5 8s left. Okay, well, this is a little interesting. I guess I'll do something like this, perhaps? Yeah, do something like this. There is our no, wait, that's a nut. I still don't have a full house. Okay. I don't like what's going on here. Definitely discard this 5. Probably the ace as well. Okay. So we need one of our 2 10s, one of our 2 9s, or one of our 4 8s. Or I can discard 2 of the 9s, and then we just need 2... Wait. Yeah, so if we just do it like this, we have 2 chances, because we're discarding 2 cards, to find one of 8 cards. Yes. And if we discard the 9s as well, then we have 4 chances to find one of 6 cards. Quick, someone get a calculator. Ah, dang it. I didn't. It's because I didn't have my calculator. Oh no. Same math. Same math applies. Ah, see, if you just do the same calculation enough times, it works. Ah. We're out of discards though, which means we have to just hope we play enough hands into. Our 8-ball! Our 8-ball made a card! Oh my... It's a miracle! It's an actual miracle. Our 8-ball on the 11th 8 played made a tarot card. This is... I thought it was rigged. I genuinely thought it was rigged, that I was never going to get a tarot card out of it. Shows me. Shows what I know. It's an okay one as well. It's a chariot, so I can do... I can just throw it on a 2 that I probably won't... That'll just be... Well, actually... Interesting. I kind of don't want to put it on a 2, right? Because I'll always just discard it. Or if I don't discard it, it's just another card that's stuck in my hand that I don't get to discard to try to find more of my full house cards. Although, it'll help me win this boss in one more hand, which I do want. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll just use it. I'll just use it. Someone message me. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, so the seal card's pretty interesting because you have to hold it in your hand, and it has to be basically not one of the cards that you play for your hand to work, which is weird because you normally want to play the card, so you want the enhancement on a card you want to play, but this is kind of the opposite, where you want it on a card that you don't want to play. Oh, we didn't... Oh, what? How many... They only got us 10,000 chips? That's bad. I thought we were winning there. Okay, so we need one more full house probably. One more full house or one more 4 of a kind straight flush. Basically any of the ones we've upgraded would do. That's not good though. What's our high card looking like? 25 by 3? That's not nearly enough for the whatever 3,000. Not 3,000, not quite 3,000, almost 3,000 chips we need. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go for another full house with 1 6 and 1 2 left, which are our 2 pairs in hand. Oh no! Well, you only have 10 cards left in our deck though, so I think with 3 hands, there's no mathematical way for us to not get there. We are gonna have to lose some money by wasting some hands and also playing more cards, which will trigger the boss's ability. Let's just hope we get a 6 or a 2 on this next play. Yikes! I'm going broke from this. Ay ay ay! I had so much money. Oh, that was actually enough to do it. Oh, okay. I was freaking out because I was thinking I was gonna have to play at least 2 more hands, but we did it. Okay. Yeah, I was freaking out for no reason. That was not nearly as bad as I thought. How did that work out that way? It was a high card ace that... Wait. So it went +1 multiplier from here, +30, +50 chips. Whatever, I'll take it. I don't need to know how it happened. It happened. That's what matters. The blank voucher. The coveted. The blank voucher. No flushes. These are both flush jokers, so I don't need those. This could give me a joker, but it's random. I'm just gonna buy this blank voucher. That's what I want. Money well spent, I would say. Now you may be wondering, what does that do? Well, I'll tell you. Does nothing? We'll save our money. First, the hand is drawn face down. So essentially what that means is -2 discards, which is fine. That's not that bad of a boss. Adds a voucher to the next shop. Oh, adds a next... Oh, we need another voucher because we already bought our voucher for the ante. Definitely do that and play this blind. We need 30,000 for this blind, which is... What did we just need for that boss blind? We'd be like 22, so we need at least like 3 full houses basically to get this one locked up, which should be easy enough, especially if we play it smart here. I do want to... Maybe I should have just bought that Joker pack in the boss blind shop, because I kind of want to get rid of... I kind of forgot I had a Joker that I don't really want. Yeah, that's on me for forgetting. Okay. Yikes, we are striking out on the full houses though, jeez. Something like this? I probably don't even need to, well, okay, 1.5 multiplier. I think this only applies before the Joker bonuses, which means we would be getting, what is 1.5 times 8? 12? We get an extra 4 multiplier by holding this in hand, basically, which is like basically nothing. So I'm going to discard it to try to find more cards that we need for our full houses, because we're in desperation mode here. Once again, there's our first full house, and we still have 1 discard remaining, so it's not the end of the world quite yet. If I had found some more Earth cards, it would be easy mode, but unfortunately, we're living in the worst timeline. 10,000, yeah, so we need, like I said, probably about 3 full houses. Oh, perfect that we got another one right off the bat, though. Another tarot card from the 8 ball. Let's go! It's a useless one, but at least we can sell it for $1. Better than nothing. Alrighty. We got a pair of 5s with no 5s remaining. And 2 8s remaining. 1 9 remaining. No 10s. 1 ace. Definitely discard these 3. And definitely the 7, because there's no more 7s. And probably the 2. Looks good. One 8, 1 4 remaining. Perfect. And only 6 cards left in the deck. So I'm gonna try purposely to make our last full house be of 8s, so I can make more. You know, just in case I get really lucky, I'm gonna sell this immediately. That way, if we make 2 tarot cards, we have room for them. Yeah, so I need either 1 8. Yeah, I just need 1 8. Okay, so we'll play all these, I guess. Or no, sorry, we already have a 4 we have a 4 left in the deck. So we'll play all of those and do a pair of 5s, and then we'll get either the last 8 or the last 4, almost guaranteed here. There's our last 8s. Alright, 8 ball, do your magic. 1 in 4 chance 3 times. Let's go! The 8 ball is really performing much better in the latter half of this run than it was at the beginning. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hopefully this is Earth still. No, it's the... That's right, I used the steel card. Dang. Okay. Dang, dang, dang. Times 3 if I have a straight. Nope, don't need that. Extra interest money. That can be good if we're looking to... This is one of the things earlier when I was looking at that Joker that like gives a bunch of multiplier for every like $5 you have, or something like that. I was like, it's good if you have other ways of earning extra money. This is one of them. This is an amazing Joker to have in combination with that Joker, because you can get that Joker's multiplier up to ridiculous numbers if you just like I've had more than like $200 before just from this Joker at the beginning of the run. Raise the cap on interest earned in each round to 10. Songs. Definitely a good combination there. So now, instead of up to $25 yielding $5 of interest, I think what that means, if I read that correctly, is that you can now earn up to $10 of interest, presumably by having $50 in the bank. And this is going to double that amount, so $20 of interest if we have $50 in the bank. $20 of interest, so we have $50 in the bank. Is that right? Yes. That's a 40%. Wait. Yes, 40% interest rate. That's insane. Definitely want that. Yeah, I'll call it there for now. I really want to grab another Earth card somehow, and that way I can get the Earth card, play it, and then immediately make another Earth card, and then play that. But neither one of these are planet packs. They're tarot card packs, which means we have no such luck. So we'll just move on. This is gonna be a rough one though, because we haven't upgraded our full house at all. And we still have all the same jokers as far as our multipliers. I did just switch out a joker. Actually, it's worse, because that joker was actually producing chips at least. This one is literally just for money. So, you might have a hard time winning this round. Because we need like 4 full houses, I think, to... Yes, technically these multipliers are going up each time I play a hand, but it's like... Not by much. It's like 1 each. I'm getting extra 2... Yeah, 1 from here, 1 from here. So an extra 2 multiplier every hand I play, which is really not much. Okay. Oh yeah. When you have a starting hand that's face down, this is like basically useless because it refuses to tell you what's left in your deck because you're not supposed to know based on the fact that you didn't know what the opening hand of 8 cards was. So it literally says like numbers may be lower due to the 8 cards drawn face down. So basically don't even, this is basically just a bunch of hogwash when you're in a round like this where you're drawing face down cards. So I'm just going to discard a bunch of cards, see what happens. We got lucky. We do have indeed a full house here. I want to keep the Fool, so even though I might have to waste a tarot card if this ends up making 2, we're gonna need the Fool for later. Or honestly, I could have just used the Fool just now to make another... Oh, there it is. There we go. There's another tarot card from the 8-ball. Good work, 8-ball. Only 9,000 from that. Yeah, see, at this point in the game, on Ante 6, we should be scaling our hands a lot better, but we got very unlucky by not getting any planet cards. Like, if this was level 5 instead, let's just say it's 5 instead of 3, then we're getting, like, I think it's plus 10 here, plus 2 here or something for every level you go up. It's like, we'd be getting an insane amount more chips than 9,000. Like, considerably more than 9,000 chips. That's okay. We're working with what we got here. I already discarded a 2 and a 6 that I know of from the second discard. So I definitely want to discard those. And I probably just want to discard the 5 and the 9 too, since I have 2 pair again. This is going to be a rough one though, especially if we don't hit a full house here and we didn't. Okay. Yeah, we might be getting cooked here again on Ante 6. This is rough. We do have plus 8 multiplier to the next full house we play, because I can put 2 multi-cards into my hand, but it's still looking a little rough. I can't really afford to discard any pairs right now, because I basically have to play, like I said, like 3 more full houses, so I think we're just going to be going with discard 310, and hoping we draw one of these values. Oof, that is really rough. Alright, definitely want to hang on to the 8s though, since I have the most of those in my main deck. Or no, sorry, I only have 1 left. Oh, that's right, I played 8s as my first full house, so maybe I do get rid of the 8s here. This is a huge yikes. I really don't know what to do here. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this. No, I need to use this on a full house hand, because the multiplier is not that good if I use it on anything that isn't basically full house or better. Yikes. Okay. We might be getting cooked. Might be getting cooked. So we're gonna play a pair hand, maybe 2 pair. They're about the same level. I guess a pair hand and hope for an 8 or an ace. Okay. Gotta get really lucky here. We only have 3 hands left, and we need like a ridiculous amount of chips still. Like 30,000 chips. Oh, yikes. Oh, we still didn't get an ace or an 8. Okay, yeah, I think we're just done. So that stinks. This is actually was looking like a really good run. It's possible I got a little greedy on the last shop, not re-rolling till I found an Earth card, but I really thought that we could try to go for a huge interest run, but that was probably just too greedy of me. Dang. Okay. Well, how many fives does it say we have left? It says we have 2 aces left, one of each of these, so I'm just gonna play a pair of fives here. 2 hands left. They basically both have to be full houses for us to get anywhere near the 40,000 chip marker that we're looking for. And we do not get there. Tragic. Okay, well, we'll try again next hand, I guess, or next run, I guess. This is unfortunate because we actually had one of the better scaling jokers for this deck, but can always try to run it back. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, we actually ran out of cards on our deck again. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just got too greedy on the last shop, honestly. Live and learn. Let's see, we've been going for an hour and a half now. I think we just kind of run it back, honestly. What did we unlock? Beat a boss blind with a high card. Retrigger first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. Interesting. So this is like made for high card style decks. It's an interesting Joker idea for sure. Yeah, okay. We'll run it back. One more try on the abandoned deck. Alright, our first boss of Ante 1. All diamond cards are debuffed. This is a really good starting tag though, because having extra multipliers from the get-go plus a free Joker is really nice. I'm gonna skip the first blind. I don't normally do that, but it is a good tag to take early. Maybe we'll try for a straight deck here, because a lot of the issues we're having with consistency of finding the full house could be solved by just not caring, as long as the numbers line up in order, because you probably have a better chance. Would you have a better chance? I don't know. It's certainly easier to play around a full house, like you saw with like us having multiple 8s in the deck, but I don't know. I think overall the statistics probably line up for them to be about equally likely, but we're gonna have to use. Okay. Do something like this. Yeah. Okay. It's better. I want to try to beat this blind with only 2 hands, so I can make a little extra money. And we got it there with 2 hands. Nice. Very nice. Sorry. Really choked on myself there. Alright. Our free Joker is plus 2 chips for each. Oh, right. We had this last run, actually. But this time, it's not only plus chips for the cards in deck, which also not that great with the abandoned deck, because we're at a 40 card deck instead of 52. But first of all, it's free, and also plus 1.5 multiplier. So not too shabby for a first Joker, honestly. Extra rerolls per shop, and this is... Ooh, this is really good. This is a really good voucher to start with, because it just makes it so that the money you're earning from beating rounds is just, you know, whatever, 25% better, because everything is cheaper. Alright, moving on to the blind. Pretty standard blind, just basically negating 1 suit. Honestly, one of the easier blinds, especially early, because you can still get your hands, like, this even still counts. As you can see here, this card is not scoring, but it still lets me play it as 3 of a kind, so honestly not too bad of a boss. Although, we don't have a great starting hand. One thing to keep in mind is that because of the blue joker, we actually kind of want to play hands early rather than discarding. Because if we discard a bunch until we find like a really good hand, we actually get less bonus chips from this. We get chips for each remaining card in our deck, which is currently 32. So we get 64 extra chips, 2 for each. And that'll just keep going down the more we discard looking for better in cards. So I'm actually just going to play the 3 of a kind rather than look for a full house, because we'll get way more bonus chips if we just play it now. As you can see, we still got a lot of chips just for that 3 of a kind, even though one of the 6s literally didn't even score. And I'll do the exact same thing with the aces here. One of my favorite vouchers that you can get in this game is one that lets it, that makes it so that every single Celestial pack that you open is guaranteed to have a planet of the hand that you've played most in the run, right? So right now you can see we've played 1 straight and 2 3 of a kinds. So in preparation for that voucher possibly being in this run, I tend to purposely try to play the most of whatever hand I'm going for. So if this run I want to go for 3 of a kind, I want to make sure that this number is bigger than any of the other numbers. And we have another good voucher. I think we've had this all 3 runs in a row. The +1 hand per round, which again, as I said before, doesn't seem like much, but it can increase the chips that you're generating each round, or it can just be an extra $1 for your shop by method of having extra leftover hands at the end of the round. And we'll move on to Anthe 2. The hook. Discard 2 cards. Reroll start at 0. Reroll start at 0. I'm gonna skip. Sorry, I'm gonna not. I'm gonna skip skipping. I'm gonna play both of these out because I don't like these tags too much unless you have a lot of money to work with. Alright, so here, even though, like I said, I do want to try to avoid discarding early, I do still want to play 3 of a kinds. So I'm going to go ahead and discard to find 3 4s, I believe, is my plan. I mean, also, it doesn't have to be 3 of a kind. It could just be any hand that'll get a lot of chips. 3 of a kind just happens to be the one that I want to focus on because we already have played it twice. So yeah, we'll do something like this. And there's our 3 4s. Play that hand. We still get a decent amount of extra chips from that, honestly. Not too bad. And that gets us about halfway to the small blind already. Very nice, very nice. One more decent hand should do it. Still getting plus 44 chips from the Joker and the bonus. So 2 pairs should be enough. I don't have to discard to find a 3 of a kind, I don't think. Or actually, do I? The Joker will make the multiplier 3. And so it'll be 3 times 20 plus 44, 64. I think that's enough, right? 3 times some big number. Probably enough. I didn't do the math, but I think we won. Oh no. Oh no, the egg is on my face. We're 56 away. So we actually should have used a discard to try to find a full house or 3 of a kind or something. Because now, we have to waste another hand, and we get less money now. Truly my bad. I should have just done the math and not been lazy. But I think in this case, pair is perfectly adequate to finish it out. So I will not use any more discards. I'll just go ahead and walk away with my measly 2 hands remaining in shame. Okay. Okay, only $5. Not great. Don't want the 2 pair. Probably don't even want to buy the planet pack because I'd rather just be guaranteed to increase the 3 of a kind, which is what I want to go for. And this also puts us off having interest. I really want to try to increase my chip output, but I just keep getting no planet cards or jokers that really help me do that. So we're just gonna have to keep chugging along. And we'll play this blind out, and hopefully, very, very hopeful that we will get some help moving along. This is actually really good because we have a full house in our opening hand, which means that our blue joker's at maximum chips, 64 chips added, and we have a decent multiplier to multiply from the polychrome. So this is actually very lucky that we had a very good opening hand here. So we get a multiplier of 6 here from the joker and an extra 64 chips, giving us almost enough to beat the blind all in one. And 3/8 to give us a 3 of a kind. Yeah, this is going significantly better than against the small blind, honestly. We're still probably gonna have to use 3 hands to beat it, but although maybe not. This might be enough. I didn't do the math. Oh yeah, that's gotta be plenty, right? Yeah. Okay, that's really good. Only 2 hands used on that. That was way better than the small blind. Okay, so we get $3 here, plus $1 of interest, so 4 plus 4 from beating it, so $8. And it puts us up to 13 total. Hopefully enough to buy a joker that will help us. Upgrade the level of played poker hand. Okay. This is an interesting joker. Very interesting. So essentially, what this means is that every single time I play a poker hand, there's a 1 in 4 chance for this number to level up. So if I play 3 of a kind, there's a 1 in 4 chance for it to go from level 1 to level 2. For every single poker hand that I play, which is pretty good at scaling our deck into the late game, but it does not help us right now. And we are not looking that, I'm not that confident going into the first or the second boss, so I'm gonna buy this apprehensively, we'll say. That said, I think I'm also gonna have to gamble on this planet pack just so we have enough oomph to get through the ante 2 boss here. Hopefully we get our 3 of a kind or something we can use. A pair? Venus? Okay, we do have 3 of a kind available. This is salvageable. Go and grab me that 3 of a kind. And we will move on to the boss of Ante 2. Yeah, so again, this doesn't really help us in the now. This is more of a scaling for late game thing, but I think we're just like healthy enough to beat this boss, and I do really want to make sure we get this level higher, because last time we were at like Ante 6 and it was still like level 3. That's not usually where you want to be. I am going to go ahead and go for 3 of a kind stuff because I want this space joker to start scaling me. So we're going to discard till we find 3 9s. Do a full discard of 5 till we find a 9. There we go, there's a 9. We already discarded a 3 and a 4, so we're also going to go ahead and play these so we have a better chance of finding another 3 of a kind. Level up, level up, level up! We did not level up. Also... Okay, 900. I was gonna say, I wasn't sure how many that chips that was gonna give me, but that's not bad. 900 means that, assuming this chip's going down a little bit more isn't too detrimental, should mean 1 more hand would do it. We'll look for another 3 of a kind though, for sure. We have 2 6s, we have 2 aces left, so those are the ones we're gonna look for, like so. Yikes. That's not good. Well, still 2 6s, 2 aces, so we'll just try to run it back, I guess. We have a really good chance of finding something here. There's 4 of a kind, yeah. Oh, okay. So, here's the thing. I want to go for 3 of a kind in this run. So yes, even though I could get more chips, there's not really any point in going over the chips amount you need. You don't get any benefit from it. So I'm actually purposely going to not play the 4 of a kind or the full house that I have. And instead I'm going to just play my 3 of a kind so that I have a chance of upgrading it. Because I think I should have enough with just this hand anyway, right? Because we got 50 plus 33 is 83, plus 24 is 107, and the multiplier will be 7.5. So 107 plus 7.5 is 700 something, which is exactly, it's going to be plenty. So we're just going to run it, hope this upgrades. See, this is why. This is why, because we get rewarded. We get our 3 of a kind up to level 3, basically for free. We didn't have to do anything other than just play our hand that we wanted to play anyway. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright. Looking good so far this run, honestly. Although I said that about last run, and kind of went down in flames. Reroll boss blind. $10 per roll. Okay. Where's our boss blind this round? The money drainer again. Sucks our money. Honestly, this is like kind of not good against this boss. Could be good against later boss blinds, but honestly I kind of don't really care too much about it. Plus 12 multiplier if it contains a 3 of a kind. Only plus 12 and doesn't have any other bonuses, but we are kind of lacking currently in our just raw chip numbers, so I'll go ahead and snag that. And we'll just move on. Keeping us at over $10 so that we can get double, add $2 of interest on our next round. We can get another Joker for free. We also get a Joker for free by skipping this one. So I think we do that. I think we skip a blind here to get another Joker. We still have 2 Joker slots available, and then we'll jump in to the big blind here and get our free rare Joker. If we're lucky, it's the one that gives ×3 multiplier if we play a 3 of a kind. That one would be insane for this run. Very, very good if we get that. Alright, once again, we're gonna go for 3 of a kinds as much as we can. We have not modified the base deck at all, so we still have 4 of each. 4 of each value, obviously. So, that said, there we go. We actually have 2 3 of a kind. This is really good. So I'll just play this 3 of a kind, and then if that's not enough, I'll play the other one. And we got another level up. That is really good. Is that like 2 in a row? 1 in 4 chance, 2 in a row. Okay, this is really good. So, wow, we killed that blind. Nice. And we get a free rare Joker at this shop. This is really good. $10 in the bank. Also, you may notice earlier I was like kind of shuffling my Jokers around. It does matter. If you have Jokers that do things with the multiplier, you obviously would want to add then multiply, right? So I want my plus 12 before it multiplies by 1.5 so that the extra 12 is also multiplied. If I had it like this, then what would happen is it would go, oh, we're at 9, multiply 9 by 1.5, then add 12. Instead, I want it to add 12 and then multiply by 1.5. If that wasn't clear, that's why I'm shuffling those around. We don't get our rare is not the one that multiplies by 3 if we play 3 of a kind, but we'll still buy it because we can sell it for extra money. Creates 2 random planet cards. And 1 of 3 planet cards. Right now we only really want 3 of a kinds, so this is basically useless because like what are the odds that we just kidding. Well, this is why gambling never pays off. I'm gonna sell both of these. Wait. What was that? Oh, right. Ah, see, it wasn't gambling. I spent $2 because I had a discount and then made $2. Which is, it's not stonks exactly because I didn't go up in money, but it's like money laundering. It's just cleaner money, you know. And still no sign of Venus or whatever I need. I think it's Venus. What the heck? These are all trash. Trash planets. I think, I don't know. 2 pairs probably our next one that we want since we're going for a 3-pair run. 2-pair, or sorry, not 3 pairs impossible. So we're going for a 3 of a kind. I think 2 pairs is the next most likely hand for us to play. Next to round it up. Alright, into the boss. We got 4,000 chips, and again, we're gonna try to play as many 3 of a kinds as possible so that we can have the chance at leveling up the 3 of a kind poker hand. Bam! So see how it went? It went plus 12, then 1.5 multiplier. So it's important what order you put them in. Alrighty. Well, one hand, one and done. We're kind of cooking. Already halfway through the run. What do we have here? Interesting. Extra tarot cards when we open booster packs. Don't want that. We don't really care about the booster pack. Although this could just give me another copy of a card I have so that we could have a better chance of getting 3 of a kind of it. And did we get the same voucher? I think we got the same voucher 2 antes in a row. That's interesting. Sorry, I'm getting messaged. Should mute this. Unlucky. My friend just got demoted in League. Unlucky! Alright. We're gonna go ahead and try our best to stay above our interest number, which is 25, but it would be tempting to get free tarot cards. And then, if I got that, I'd want to also open a pack so I can get a free tarot card, but then I lose out on an interest. You know what, I'll just buy the Joker for now, and we'll come back to the packs at a later date. Our new boss for ANSI 4 is all face cards are debuffed. Fool! He doesn't know. He doesn't know our methods. Rerolls the boss blind. No, never click this when you're in this situation, obviously. But the fool doesn't know. He lacks critical information about our deck. Gonna go ahead and just keep running for 3 of a kinds. That's the plan. I don't think I've added any. I've not added anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep running for 3 of a kinds as much as possible. More upgrades to our 3 of a kinds with our Space Joker. Go, Space Joker. He didn't do it. Okay. It's only 1 in 4 chance. It's okay. He's already done it twice for free, so don't push him. We'll get there eventually. I think the highest I ever had the level in one of these, I think on my first or second run, I got the straights up to level 25 or something. Once you beat ANSI 8, you can actually go into endless mode, which you haven't seen yet because we haven't beaten a run yet today. but you can go into endless mode and just keep playing, and the antis just keep getting harder and harder. Pair and odd ranks. These jokers are not great, but this joker will give us tarot cards if we open packs. So we're gonna open a pack and tarot card. Buddy, hallucination is he's taking the day off apparently. Plus $20 plus extra chips. Okay, so clearly we get the $20. That's just stonks. I paid $6 for this pack or something. But then we have the choice here. So the safe thing to do would be to add chips to our cards so that when we play them, we get more chips and have a better chance of beating the blind. So of course we're going to be responsible here, and we're going to go. Just kidding. We're spinning the wheel. Oh. Okay. Well. We can't all be lucky, you know. All right. Open another pack though, because we got that money from the whatever. Oh, and the hallucination. He showed up to work today. Nice. We can add any 2 of these. Purple seal is when discarded, make a tarot card. That's not bad. This one is a gold seal and a multi, so +4 multiplier and gets money when scored. Nice. +10 multiplier and lucky. Okay, hang on. This one might be cooking a little bit. This one's quite good. A normal 3 of diamonds. Classic. He doesn't, nothing special, but gets the job done. And then a 2 of clubs that counts for 32 chips. Well, we're definitely going to go with this guy because he seems a little cracked. I mean, the holographic alone is nice. Plus, he's lucky. Now, ideally, I would find another 7 to put in there, so my 3 of a kinds could be reliant on just finding enough 7s. But there's no second 7 here, so we're just going to get more tarot cards. More tarot cards, more better. And we also got the Magician from our hallucination, which means we can make more lucky cards. And as we all know, I'm a very lucky individual, so the 1 in 5 chance, basically guaranteed. That's a joke, I'm very unlucky. Alright, I'm going to save my money for now, though. We're going to run into the big blind. I didn't even read this tag. Okay, normally I would want to play against the big blind to get stronger and stronger because we got this scaling joker and we got, decent chips that we can, save up and get a bunch of money, go to the shop. But the shop is kind of a gamble as to whether or not it's going to be useful. This is guaranteed to give us 2 jokers. So we're going to do that. 2 free jokers. Hopefully they're good. Alright, what do we got? Aces. Give +20 chips and +4 multiplier. Not bad. All cards are considered face cards. Okay. So this one would end our run if we want to do that for fun. We could definitely do that. All flushes and straights. This is the one I was talking about before, where flushes and straights are always 5-card hands unless you have this card, and then you can do them with only 4 cards. Which is kind of an insane power, if that's what you're going for. Because a straight that only needs 4 numbers in a row is basically twice as easy to get, and flushes, even more so. I mean, only 4 cards of the same suit is ridiculously easy. Unfortunately, we're not going for either of those strategies, so that's useless. This is omega useless, especially because we're about to fight a boss that debuffs all face cards. And we only get to choose 2, which leaves us with this and this. Now this lets us go in debt, but that's useless because I am a money master and always have tons of money in the bank. That's also useless, but what we can do is we can buy this, immediately sell it for $1, and then make our aces better, I guess. Not too bad. It's at least something. It's not anything special. We still have to find 3 of a kind if we want the aces to do anything. But if we do find 3 aces and we play them, it'll be quite good. Alright, into the boss. All face cards are debuffed. Joke's on you, I have none. Enhances 2 cards to be lucky. We can try for that if it comes up. For right now we have... wait. Yes, right. So we have 1 extra 7 and 1 extra ace because of the card pack that we got. So I can try to hang on to this 7. But I already have a pair of 6s and a pair of 5s, so it's not super necessary to hold on to the 7. Now we have an ace. The ace is a little trickier because, again, we only have 1, but we have 4 left on the deck, and we want to play aces if we can because they score better. So I think I actually keep this ace, and I discard the 5s now. Something like this discard would be good. We find a second ace, still no second, third, 6, and we've already discarded. We have not. Alright, we'll discard these. We still have 3 sevens left in the deck. Remember, because we've already discarded one, but we have an extra one. However, I just want more chances at finding our 3 of a kind, so we definitely beat. I want to be as safe as possible in trying to fight this boss, because though he should be pretty easy for us, especially if we find 3 aces. I don't want to tank our run for no reason. Okay. So we're not going to be able to discard this because we're out of discards, so we're not going to get a free tarot card. But I think between this and all the other buffs we have, this 3 of a kind aces should win the round for us. Just to be safe though, I'm going to go ahead and make some aces lucky. Because now they're guaranteed to make us money and give us plus 20 multiplier each. And when I say guaranteed, I mean it'll never happen. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. Oh, we leveled up our 3 of a kind. I forgot we even had that. Yeah, level 5 now. That's quite good. Plus 5. Yep. And lucky? Not lucky. Okay. We didn't get any of the lucky bonuses, but with all these extra bonuses and the multipliers and stuff, we get plenty to win in that one hand. I figured as much, but yeah, that's basically where we want to be. I mean, we want to be leveling up our 3 of a kind as quickly as possible and getting a bunch of multipliers and stuff. Retrigger all face cards. Why do we keep getting the jokers that care about face cards? Sure, gains plus 2 multiplier per reroll in the shop. I see. Well, we have not been rerolling the shop at all, so we'd have to start now. We also don't have any vouchers or any jokers that... I don't think we do anyway. Yeah, we have no vouchers that actually make the rerolling any cheaper. This isn't a great... This is not a great multiplier adder. Honestly, because of her hallucination, I kind of want to just buy up the packs we find. More packs we open, the more tarot cards we get. Definitely want to avoid face cards if I can, because so far we haven't needed them, and we never will. Although this one's not that bad, because A, we've already beaten whatever that last boss we just had was, but also, you don't ever play this card. So yes, technically it doesn't fit into any of our 3 of a kinds, but I could just sit in my hand and be a plus 1 point, or a times 1.5 multiplier. Which would be basically plus 5, plus 5.5 multiplier for every 3 of a kind I play, currently anyway. It's not the worst. It's definitely not the worst. But this is a blue seal. Okay. Yeah, the blue seal is going to be better. So the blue seal, for me at least, is my favorite addition to a card that you can get. You aren't allowed to play the card if you want the blue seal to activate, but basically, if you have this card in your hand with a blue seal on it, you have the 9 of hearts with a blue seal in your hand when you win the round. As you can see, whatever poker hand that you played to win that round, you get a planet card that will upgrade it. So essentially, we'll get a Venus, or is it Venus? Whatever this 3 of a kind needs to upgrade every time we win a round with a 3 of a kind while this is in our hand. So we definitely want to take that. Just another way, similar to the Space Joker, to just kind of like passively upgrade our 3 of a kind poker hand, which is exactly what we want to be doing. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I literally have never ever seen that before. To be fair, I've only played this game a little bit, but like none of these cards have any modifications. They're all just basic cards. And I don't currently have any extra 4s or 6s. I'm gonna skip that pack. Yikes. That's a huge yikes. I didn't even know that could happen. I will buy the blank voucher though. I like blank vouchers. Thank you, blank voucher. I don't know if any of you guys are Magic the Gathering fans, but there was a card, very old card, called Null Rod, and it has the flavor text of 2 characters talking to each other. And the flavor text goes something like this, where someone asks, "But it doesn't do anything." And the person replies, "No, it does nothing." This makes me think of that. Every time I hover this voucher, it just says "does nothing?" question mark. That's what I think of. I think of Null Rod's flavor text. Alright, I could reroll the shop in hopes that I get a better Joker to replace one of these. What is my next blind that we're running into? We're currently coming up on a small blind that needs 11,000 to win. Our boss is going to be starting it with 0 discards. We could skip this blind, but honestly, because of this and because of the blue seal we have, I kind of want to avoid skipping blinds if I can at this point. Which means I kind of want to reroll to get us stronger. Reroll once. Played face. What's with all the face card jokers, brother? Played diamond cards? Okay, when I said once, I meant twice. When I said twice, I meant 3. Actually, wait. Plus 15 multiplier when 0 discards remaining. That's actually kind of good with the boss we have coming up. Because if it starts us with 0 discards, which means for the entire boss fight we have plus 15 multiplier, right? I've seen worse jokers. I'll say that. I've seen worse jokers. This hallucination, I think, has run its course. I think we can get rid of the hallucination. Although I could also just get rid of the blue joker. It's not only multiplier currently, though, and the multiplier is... It's not our only multiplier. It's the only thing that multiplies the multiplier. And that can be quite good, especially if we have a bunch of other things that add to the multiplier. No, I'll reroll one more time. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I unlocked this a little bit ago. It's like a GA. No one's gonna get that. Sorry. It's a revive, basically. The first time you die, you come back. If you have this Joker, and then this Joker goes away. So it's a one-time revive. Sorry, I said GA because in League of Legends, Guardian Angel is the item that does that brings you back for the first time you die. Alright, well, we didn't get anything good, so we're gonna move on. I could get this for safety, but I live fast and dangerously. So we could get another free Joker, but as I said, I want to try not skipping blinds because of the setup we have where we can keep making our poker hands stronger. So I'm just going to try to play the blinds out as much as I can. So currently, the only numbers, or the only values we have extras of are the 7 that we added the lucky version of, lucky holographic, the 9 that we have the seal on, the ace that we have the purple seal on, and I think that's it. The other 2 weird looking cards here are ones that we modified, not added. So the only things that we can look for that we don't have the same equal chance of finding are 7, 9, ace. So that means I kind of want to, since I only have a pair of 8s, I'm going to hold the ace and the pair of 8s, since that's our highest chance of finding a 3 of a kind. Didn't get there, but we can keep going. We have a 7 here, which has the same chances as the ace, but I think the ace is better to hold on to because of our scholar. So we're going to do another discard of 5. Try again. Still not getting there, but we found another ace. We're going to go one more time, this time only discarding 4, and now we're just going to have to start playing hands if we don't find it. We didn't find a 3 of a kind, so I'm going to use a high card hand play just to basically get another discard. It's kind of funny when you're on like ante 5 and just you get 81 chips from the play. Alright, we did end up finding the 3rd ace. Something interesting I could do here, if I wanted to try to be greedy, is I could, instead of getting extra money for remaining hands, I could just like play these 3 cards or like these 5 cards and like get a pair that doesn't win us the round in hopes to find this card so we get a free earth to upgrade our 3 of a kind. Because I'm pretty sure that just playing these 3 aces will instantly end the round. Right? Like, unless I did my math wrong here. There is a good chance that literally just these 3 aces will win the round, right? Because we have... I'm bad at math, but like, that's 1,000 something right there. But when you consider you're adding plus 12 multiplier there, plus 20 to the plus 60 to the chips, because 3 aces, so plus 60 chips, plus 12 multiplier. These have a chance to proc. This is going to give plus 12 multiplier. This is going to give times 5 up 1.5 multiplier, plus 34 to the chips. Like, I have a pretty good feeling that these 3 aces will end the round for us. However, we don't get any planet cards from ending the round right now. So, I can basically spend $1, aka not have an extra hand remaining, to hopefully find the blue seal, which I will do, because I like getting greedy. The greed, the greed! There we go. So now we have the blue seal card that if it's in our hand at the end of the round, we get a free we get a free planet card for that poker hand. So now we will play our 3 aces like so. And hopefully, I did my math right, that's enough to end the round, and then we'll get a free Venus card or whatever. Just a little optimization there that you can do if you're in a good position where you can afford. See, I got 11,000 from just that one hand. So now, free Venus card. Look at that. Look at that. So we did get one less. We got one less dollar from that round, but we got this, which is easily worth $1, right? That's worth at least $1 by itself, just getting that. Probably way more than $1, honestly, because look at this. When I use this, my multiplier goes from, it goes plus 2 multiplier plus 20 chips. That is an insane amount of extra chips I'm getting just from spending, like I said, essentially $1. Plus 2 multiplier if played hand contains a 2 pair. Wait, what? This Joker... Oh, I see. So you... I was about to say, that's a really bad uncommon Joker, but it stacks up each time you play 2 pair. That's cool. I haven't seen that one yet. But we have hallucination still, so more packs. More packs means more tarot cards, perhaps. Hey, look at that. A tarot card. And a Joker unlocked. And a achievement called Cartomancy. Very nice. The only special card we have here is a 6 of clubs. That is golden, which means if it's held in our hand at the end of the round, we get some money. However, that is terrible, as we have currently no extra 6s, just our base 4 6s. And we don't really want to hold it. If we have an extra 6 in there, we want to play our 3 of a kind of 6s. So, not a great card to add to our deck, honestly. However, it technically does increase our odds of getting 3 of a kind. Right? Because we get one more card that isn't an ace, 9, or 7, but we get another 6, which increases our 3 of a kind chance of getting 3 of a kind of 6s. Again, I'm not doing the math here, but I'm guessing that increases our odds overall of getting 3 of a kind, I think. I don't know. I think we can do better than just a gold card. My hope was to find another ace, honestly, because I want to find more aces for the scholar, but... what was my boss? 0 discards, yeah. It might be better for me just to increase my odds slightly of getting 3 of a kind, since I'm going to have to get through the next boss with no discards. You know what? Okay. Not happy about it, but I will add it. But another pack. This one will be better, surely. Okay, a bunch of seals. Now this is no blue seals. Like I said, blue seal is my favorite seal, but we got some good seals. Purple seal is discard, get a tarot card. You know, we already have one on our ace. It's also a wild card, I believe. Yes, it is, so it can count as any suit. Not that that matters too much for our purposes. This is gold, which means, and gold seal, which means if we either play or hold it in hand, we get $3 either way. This is normal, and this is a gold red seal, which is re-trigger this card 1 time. The red seal, unfortunately, does not interact well with its other bonus, the gold card, because, again, gold card only triggers if it's held in your hand, and red seal only triggers if you play it. So they kind of have some anti-synergy, I guess you would say. However, we do have both an extra 7 and an extra ace in the deck already. So we do want to add one of those. However, I would say, despite the fact that this has not 1 but 2 different upgrades, I'd rather have just the basic ace of hearts because of our scholar. So just another ace in there, and I will go ahead and re-roll once just in case we get lucky. Okay. Well, some stonks here. We get to buy and use this. Spend 2, get 20. That's just plus $18 for basically nothing. This is interesting. This is a ×3 multiplier if our poker hand has already been played this round, which will be the case because we're only playing 3 of a kinds, hopefully, except for maybe on this boss where we don't have any discards. But for the most part, this is going to be very helpful. And not only is it going to be very helpful, it's a negative, which means it's basically free to add to our joker slots because it adds a joker slot and takes up a joker slot. So definitely take that. So see, now we have 6 joker slots available. And this is not only, like I said, basically free to add, it's also just a good joker. Like, ×3 multiplier on not our first 3 of a kind, but every subsequent 3 of a kind is going to do a lot of work, I imagine. So very happy with that. I could reroll once more, but we already have full joker slots. You know what? Crazy. This is an interesting rare. Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round, meaning if I discard a 3 of a kind, it upgrades 3 of a kind. But I don't want to discard 3 of a kind because I want to play it. So it's like, I feel like this is only good if you're like already far ahead. This is kind of a win more, right? Because you have to already be enough ahead where you can afford to discard the hand that you want to play. Although, maybe that's good. Maybe if you're going for like a high card type angle, this is good because then you can like discard the high card and then immediately it just starts stacking up power level really quickly. You have to get this early, and I don't know. I don't like either of these. We're just gonna go on to the boss and hope we. Oh no, there's still one before the boss. Yeah, we'll fight this. Again, I don't want to try to skip. I want to try to not skip as many blinds as possible because of the fact that I can possibly upgrade my poker hand with this and with our blue seal. So we're gonna try to play as many blinds as possible here. Not a great opener though. Only our only pair is a 4. And yeah, okay, we're gonna discard like this, I think. Yeah, okay. Again, we're just looking for 3 of a kinds. We really don't want anything else. Still not a 3 of a kind. We're gonna discard these 4. There we go, 3 of a kind with aces. Is that gonna win us the round? So again, here's a situation where I think I can probably win the round with just playing this hand because we're already at level 6. However, we do have a card with a blue seal on it in the deck, which remember gives us the planet card of the poker hand we play to win the round if it's in our hand. So I'm actually not going to win the round right now, even though I could, because I want to see if I can get a free Venus card. A little greedy play here. We're just going to discard these 5, because again, I'm pretty sure, I didn't do the math, but I think that's enough to just win the round. Just those 3. Although, hang on. I should make sure before I make a really greedy play that that's actually going to win the round. Maybe it doesn't. Plus, I don't think it does actually. I'm going to play this. See how many chips this gets us. If it does win the round, it's okay. I missed out on 1 planet card, but I don't think this wins the round outright. Oof. Cut it close though. We cut it very close. That was actually a lot closer to winning the round by itself than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So yeah, so that's good. So now we literally need to play literally any 3 of a kind, literally any hand really. We only need like 1,000. Yeah, 1,016 chips or something. So we'll still try to play a 3 of a kind though, because we want to get the blue seal and the space joker to upgrade our 3 of a kind even more. We have 1 3 left, 2 4s left. We'll go for 3 of a kind of 4s, I guess. And 3 6s, only 1 8, only 2 9s, and only 2 10s. Alright, we'll discard like this. Alright, and we get the blue seal. Very nice. Now we just need to find literally any hand that is a 3 of a kind to... Oh, but we're out of discards. Oh no! Oh, that's actually so unfortunate. We drew the blue seal, but we can't actually use it to make a Venus card because we're gonna win the round with not a 3 of a kind now. Oh, tragic. Okay. Well, I got greedy with my play, and then I wasn't greedy, and then whatever. We're just gonna win the round, I guess. This is truly unfortunate. Maybe is there a way that high card doesn't win the round here? We only need, like I said, like 1,016 points. I think high card doesn't win the round, so I need to play a hand that doesn't win the round so I can try to win a 3 of a kind here. That's high card, right? That's straight. I do high card like this, so it'll give us +9 chips. So it'll be like 14 times 1. We don't have any big multipliers, do we? That won't even, most of these won't even trigger. So 14 times 1. Polychrome will only make it 1.5, so 14 times 1.5 plus 40 chips. I think we're good. Okay. We have another chance to find our third 4. Play this hand. I don't think this wins the round. Okay. Only 81. Perfect. Give us a 4. Yes! Alright, that is what we like to see. Okay, so perfect. So not only do we get the 3 extra gold because we held this, not only do we get a blue card, but we also have a chance to upgrade our 3 of a kind with our Space Joker. This is exactly what we wanted. And Space Joker hit it. He didn't do it. That's okay. It's only a 1 in 4 chance anyway, but... $3 and a Venus card, and we did it. Okay, very nice. That worked out quite well. On to the Ante 5 boss, which is a little tough for us. It makes it so we get 0 discards for the entire round, which is like not my favorite, honestly, but we'll see what we can do. Creates a random joker. Even cards. Okay, none of these are super useful jokers for me. Hallucination can give us some tarot cards. Let's open some packs then. Gambling time. Alright, that's what we got. Hallucination did not give us a free tarot card, but we at least get a gold card, 2 random planet cards. If we get lucky, we get another Venus card. Or increase the rank of 2 selected cards. So, what's our current layout? Currently we have 6 aces, 5 9s, 5 7s, 5 6s. So we'd want to get more of those numbers if we could. 9, 7, 6, ace. I can technically get more 7s and 6s if I upgrade those. I guess I stay neutral on 6s because I turn 6 into a 7 and 5 into a 6. Well, I go +1 7, -1 5 essentially. Is that worth? I don't think that's worth. I think I'd just go for the gambling of Venus. Venus! No, okay. Well, that's okay. We can just sell these. We only spent like $3 on the pack and we get $2 back out of it. So honestly, not that bad. We'll open another pack though. See what else we can get. Hallucination still not giving us a payout, but we get another 7 and it's a steel 7, which we will take. Excellent. So, I'm a little wary of the water. 0 discards can really screw with us. It means we're going to have to just play whatever hand we're dealt, which is not the best when we're specifically looking for 3 of a kinds, honestly. Okay, I'm going to reroll, see if we can find something to help us out here. Okay, these are not good. Next, $32 remaining. Free tarot cards. None of these are really what I like to see when I'm trying to increase the power level of my deck. I might have to just run with it. Yeah, we're just gonna have to run with it. Reroll doesn't really... I can do one more reroll, but I really don't want to go under my interest threshold of $25. Alright, let's run it. Ante 5. It's only 22,000. We can get lucky here. We did not get lucky here. So we don't start with a 3 of a kind play, which isn't great because of our Joker wants us to play multiple of the same hand. So we play like 2 3 of a kinds. The second 3 of a kind will surely be enough to win. I would think so, right? Yeah, so basically we just need to play a 3 of a kind, and then the second 3 of a kind should basically win no matter what. But we didn't start with a 3 of a kind, so we're just gonna play something like that. Although we do have a lot of aces in the deck. We only have 2 10s and 5 aces in the deck. I'm actually gonna play a pair like this. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. Alright. So we have 4 hands remaining. 2 of them have to be 3 of a kind. Alright, there's our first 3 of a kind. We get 3 7s here. I'll keep the 2 6s in case I find a third one, but I will also get rid of the 10 and the 9, I think. Yes, we'll do it like this. Okay. So we'll play our 3 of a kind. I don't think this should win by itself, but the next one will certainly, because whatever this is, the next one's going to be like 3 times that. Yeah, that was like half of it right there. So the next one, oh, and we get the blue seal. Okay, so we have 3 hands to find a single 3 of a kind. Should be doable. As long as we play this correctly, this 9 isn't going to help us. The 7s aren't going to help us. This steel 7 is like very unnecessary because we are going to have plenty of chips. We're just going to get rid of that because we only have 1 7 left. Okay, we're going to do it like this. We have 3 chances to find 7 cards. So we have 3 6s and 4 aces. This should be very doable, I imagine. Okay. 2 hands remaining. So basically get 1 more chance to look and 1 to win it. There it is. There's the win. Okay. Okay. So we'll play our 3 aces. This will give us a Venus card, and it should be enough to win the round. Okay, got a little scary there, all the way down to 1 hand remaining. But, oh, and we leveled up with our Space Joker. Very nice. Free level up is always nice. Got a little spooky there, but we're doing okay. Oh yeah, that's plenty enough, because I forgot we even had the Scholar. 71,000 from that hand. Very nice, very nice. Okay. It's always fun when you can start getting the numbers to be really big. It's just like a dopamine rush when you see the big number. Alright, cash out 11 bucks for the round. Go ahead and level up our 3 of a kind once more. Up to level 9. We're back where we were last round, or last run, where we got to ante 6. Before I think we lost to the boss or something in ante 6. Is that what I thought I said? No repeat hand types this round. Very rough for us because we want to play 3 of a kinds, and not only do we want to play 3 of a kinds, we want to play multiple 3 of a kinds. However, I believe our our voucher has an answer. So we're definitely going to want to redeem this voucher. The voucher is not always useful, but this is why it's important to always like look at your upcoming boss, because this let me know that I have to buy the voucher that lets me reroll my boss, because otherwise I would lose. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for... Actually, I might as well open a pack, maybe get a hallucination for free. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I did get a free hallucination. I got the Magician for free. And we also have Strength. Oh, we get 2 of these too. It was a big tarot pack. These are not the most useful, honestly. Honestly, I've seen better. Because these all have to do with suits. All 3 of these have to do with suits, so the 2 remaining that I actually care about are increases rank of cards, which I don't... Well, I guess I get another 7, another 9? Is that what I have extra of? I have 6 7s currently. Yeah, so an extra 7 wouldn't be the worst. Okay, so I'll definitely take Strength. I guess Justice will be good. Times 2 multiplier, but can be destroyed. So yeah, we'll do Strength on the yes, the 6 and the 8. So we get more 9s, more 7s, which is what we're aiming for, and we'll also make a 9 into a glass card. I imagine that'll be helpful. Honestly, we could also do 7 into a glass card, because we have 7 7s, which is kind of a lot. Sure. Sure. That works. Okay. I haven't played with them a lot, but the glass cards to me seem very... I don't know. Like, times 2 multiplier is big, definitely, but like it's very like... I just get scared of the 1 in 4 chance screwing me over immediately. Like, maybe just because I'm an unlucky person in general with these sort of games, but I don't know. Although I feel like everyone thinks they're unlucky in games. Selective memory kind of thing. Man. Okay. I think we're done with hallucination. Actually, man. I really want to... I like all my jokers, but having another pack to give me another potentially free tarot card would be nice. You know what? No. I'll just save my money. Move on. So yeah. So we have the eye. No repeat hand types this round, which is not good because it's 40,000 to win, which we certainly cannot do with a single 3 of a kind. But luckily, that's what the reroll boss blind is for. Decrease level of played poker hand. Also not great because again we're gonna have to play like 2 3 of a kinds, possibly 3. Well, that's not true. Definitely it'll be 2 because we have the times 3. But it means that if we play 2 3 of a kinds, we're gonna go down to level 7. Which is not my favorite either, but it's better than just losing to the boss, so... Definitely better than just losing to the boss. Alright. For a rare joker, I think we're going to skip this one, so we'll play this one. This could be good. This could be very good. Alrighty, what are we looking with? We got 2 8s, 2 7s, but we have a lot more 7s than 8s, so we'll... Oh, we have... Oh, that's right. I just got rid of one of my 8s. So we definitely don't even want to try, like, this is a bait to try to stick with the pair of 8s because there's only 1 left in the deck. So we're actually going to discard, yeah, we're actually going to discard 2 pairs here, as weird as it is when we're looking for 3 of a kind. Seems like a weird choice, I know, but I think statistically it works out better to do it this way. Okay, well we only have 1 2 left, so we definitely don't need that. And we'll keep the 9 maybe? Maybe not. We have 5 9s left? No. You have 5 7s left, so we'll just stick with the going for 7s. Okay. Get a little unlucky here, but that's okay. We're out of 10s, so these are useless. We are out of 8s, so this is useless. And I think we just want to keep chucking along. We only have 1 discard left, but... Okay, we have the blue seal, which is what we want. We don't have any 3 of a kind still. So we might have screwed ourselves by being a little too selective with what we were going for. That's okay, though. I'm going to stick with the ace, because we still have 5 aces left in the deck, but I only have 3 9s. Well, that's actually not bad. Still 5 7s somehow, and haven't drawn any. I only have 1 4, so we'll get rid of these, we'll get rid of this, and we'll get rid of this, and maybe, no, we'll not get rid of this. So we'll play a pair of 4s as a hand, as suboptimal as that may be. You know, I've played against this boss before. I've never figured out, or found out, if you're already at level 1, what happens to the poker hand that you play. I'd be curious to know. We might find out, depending on how the boss treats us. We're getting very unlucky. We still haven't drawn any 7s, but that's okay, because I think with 4 hands remaining, we should have enough time to find the 2 3 of a kinds that we need. I'm just playing a high card hand. I really feel bad because I keep holding on to this ace because we have 5 left, but each time I hold on to it, it gets better to hold on to it because we have less cards and still 5 aces left. If that makes sense. Like my odds keep getting better the more I hold it. We have a 3 of a kind of 7s here. But we also want to get rid of the 6 and 5 since we have... Oh, and the 3. Because we have no chance of 3 of a kinding those. And actually, you know what? We have so many 7s in our deck, let's go ahead and make some of them lucky. So these 2 7s are now lucky. Okay. So then we'll play our 3 7s and get rid of some of these junk cards, like so. Oh. Alright. I really enjoy playing Balatro. It's a lot of fun. Just kind of a chill. Did my glass 7 just break? Okay. I was just giving this game props for being fun to play, and then just like I predicted, my glass card breaks the first time I use it. There's no way. Did that actually happen? It back down to 6 sevens. Okay. That's unbelievable. Anyway, as I was saying, I really like this game. Viewership today hasn't been great, but I'm kind of okay with it. This game's just fun to play, so anyone who wants to stop by and chill for a little bit, pretty fine with it. I didn't really have a plan for what to do on Sundays. I'm still figuring out exactly what my schedule is going to be. Currently, my schedule says Thursday, Saturday, League, Friday, whatever story game I'm on. Wait, did I say that right? No, sorry. Wait, I did say that. No, I said that right. Thursday, Saturday, League, Friday, whatever story game I'm on, which is currently Dredge, and Sunday I left as a flex slot. And today I just felt like doing something chill, so we're doing some Balatro. But I wouldn't mind doing Balatro as a regular thing. It's just kind of a chill game. I enjoy playing it, and I hope people enjoy watching me play it. I'm going to go ahead and get some more packs opened here for this hallucination to flourish. As we are about to skip this, I believe, so we get a rare free Joker, which I will then replace the hallucination with. So I'm going to go ahead and use it while I have it. And like a charm, it gives me some free money. I'm not going to use this star, but it basically gave me a free $1. We can get more lucky cards, but we have plenty of those. I'd rather just have guaranteed extra multipliers on both this ace and this 7, as those are the main 3 of a kinds we're looking for. Okay. I've been trying to look off at the stream every now and then to make sure my my bitrate isn't too crazy. Every once in a while I look over and it's like really bad, so I hope it's not like choppy for you guys. It all looks fine on my end, but obviously I don't really have like a huge audience right now for me to get feedback. So just anyone who watches this VOD or is stopping by, just let me know if the frame rate looks bad or anything, because I want to fix that if that's a problem. Sell this for sure, up to 27, but again 25 is the cutoff for maximum interest, so I'm actually not gonna buy this last pack even though it is tempting. I'm just gonna move on to the boss. I don't even want to buy those because they're not the planets I need. So we're gonna skip this, go straight to the arm. Let's see here. Yes, good. I'm hoping that we only have to play 1 to 2 3 of a kinds here, because as you see, the boss will actually decrease my level of 3 of a kind each time I play a 3 of a kind into the boss. So it's a little bit of a setback for our late game scaling plan, but we're kind of an all-in on one poker hand deck, so it's not really anything we can do about it other than play right into it. Unfortunately, didn't get any 3 of a kinds to start. Discard till we find it. Alright, got 2 7s. We'll go for that, I guess. I already discarded an 8, so that's a good one to discard, and 10 is a fine one to discard. There's our third 7. Perfect. This one is good to hold in hand, but I'm just going to go ahead and play it now. We only have 1 discard left, so I don't want to be greedy here. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play this. Unfortunately, like I said, our 3 of a kind goes down to level 9 because of the boss's ability, but it's kind of okay. I mean, like I said, it slows down our scaling plan by a little bit, but it's better just to make sure we beat the boss than try to do some cheesy strategy for this. Also, we have this card sharp Joker, so the next 3 of a kind we play will almost certainly beat the boss. And I guess we'll go for aces for our next 3 of a kind, because that seems to be the easiest. Discard here, here, here. Actually, we still have 5 9s left. We'll discard this a pair of 6s instead. Sorry. That. There we go. That stinks. We didn't get to discard this to get a free tarot card. I would have liked to get a free tarot card out of that. I can still, like I was saying before, I can still try to get to my blue seal on my 9 of hearts to get a free Venus out of it. By just playing random hands until I find it. However, sorry, I got like a dead skin thing on my lip right now. Sorry. My lips get really chapped when it's cold out. Actually, that's actually probably fine, because it'll decrease the power level of my hands that I'm playing just a fish for the 9, which I really don't care about, because hopefully, again, I'm only going to be carrying about the 3 of a kinds. So I actually will do that. I'll go ahead and just play... Again, I'm hoping the next 3 of a kind will win for sure, so I'm just going to play out a random pair here. I also am curious as to what happens to a level 1 against this boss. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully it just doesn't discard or level down at all. Wait, what? Oh, my Joker leveled it up. Does it now level down from the boss? Oh, no. Okay, good. The ordering worked out there. The boss tried to level it down and couldn't, and then my Joker leveled it up. So it didn't do... It actually let me get a free level out of that. Nice. Okay. I still have 3 hands left. I would like to get that free Venus card if at all possible, so I'm going to keep fishing for it, I think, by playing another pair. This one will level it back down to 1, so I guess no progress made there, but I think we're okay. Alright, yep, back down to level 1 for the bear. Joker, level back up? No, okay, that's fine. Yep. Do all the multiplication, and then there's the 9. So okay, we're waiting for that. Now we can play our second 3 of a kind, and that way it kind of cancels out the level down from the boss by us being able to level it up once again. Very nice. Okay. So it gets down to level 8. Joker might be able to... Wow, okay, very nice. Our Joker actually leveled it right back up to 9. So not only do we get a level up from our blue seal, we got a level up from our space Joker as well. Very nice, very nice. Yep, perfect. Okay, little 1 in 4 lucky chance there, very nice. And we also get a free rare Joker from this shop. Cash out our 11 bucks here, and our rare Joker is... Ooh, the best Joker for our deck, ×3 multiplier if hand contains 3 of a kind, which is, again, the only hand we care about. That is perfect. That is the best rare Joker to find, I think. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're going to go ahead and use this. We're going to definitely take that Joker. I'm still debating which one I want to get rid of in favor of it, but we're 100% taking that Joker. That is the best Joker. I'll go ahead and open a pack. I'll probably get rid of the hallucination. So what I'll do is I'll use the hallucination as best I can right now. See if I can get some free tarot cards out of it. Then I'll sell it and replace it with that Joker. Wow, nice. Sure. Make our 2 pair a little bit better. Why not? Not that it really matters, because again, we're trying our best to only use 3 of a kinds. And you know what? I'll buy this pack too. Hallucination, last chance. Last chance. Hey, good job. Good job. Gave us a free tarot card on the way out. Okay, so we have this one, doesn't matter. This one increases the strength of cards, meaning I can get another 9. But that's the only thing I would care about, because that's the only 7s, 9s, and aces are the only ones I'm trying to get extras of, since those are the ones that I already have more than 4 of. And I can only make 1 9, and the other one wouldn't even matter, so I don't want that. This doesn't matter. Wait. Okay, I was about to say, this doesn't matter because my suits are not important for me or the bosses. So that leaves us the Wheel of Fortune. 1 in 4 chance to do something, 3 in 4 chance to do nothing. Nope. Okay. I've yet to see that do something, but I'm told it can happen. Alright, goodbye hallucination. Hello, best joker for my entire deck. Thank y'all, get in there. Alright, so now we'll have plus 12 from 3 of a kind. This, if we play a 3 of a kind of aces, will be insane, but just on any 3 of a kind we get plus 12, and then oh wait. Yeah. So we get plus 12, then times 1.5, then times 3, and then if it's the second 3 of a kind for the round, another times 3. So hopefully we can get our chip number up to something insane. Always fun to do so. And we got a decent tarot card out of that last hallucination, so proud of him. Next round. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and free holographic joker can be good. Not always helpful, but it can definitely be good. The problem is we already have a lot of jokers that we really like right now. This one's not the best, it's just a net plus 12. It's like just a base plus 12, doesn't go up or down, just pretty standard. I could probably find something better. Because this is plus 10 from being holographic, and then it might also give another bonus. So this could actually end up being better than the Zany Joker, or possibly even Space Joker, since we're getting near the end of the game, or the end of the run. That's a tough one. You know what? I will skip this, and then I'll go on to... I know I said I was gonna try not to skip blinds as much as possible, but I think this is a decent one to skip. Okay. Okay, here we go. On to the next 3 of a kind fishing. Okay. Definitely discard a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. There's our 3 sevens. Now with this, the trio, it's quite possible that our first 3 of a kind can do insane things. So I might want to just try to find our blue seal right off the bat instead of waiting for our second 3 of a kind. Because I haven't done the math yet, but I think it's going to be insane if we end up playing this 3 sevens right off the bat. So let's actually go ahead and discard 5 more cards to see if we get that blue seal. Get another free Venus card. Would be excellent. And there it is. Perfect. So now we're safe. We're free to... And we even found another 7 so we can keep the steel card in hand. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. Play this hand. See, we'll just see how many chips this gives us. Just see. Could be anything. Who knows? I mean, we need 52,000. That's so many. How would we ever reach that number? It's kind of insane. And oh my god, we made 82,000 chips that round. Okay. Very good. Free Venus card. We take those. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Once you get to late game with some of these scaling jokers, it's like, the dopamine when you see that big number. Feels good. Okay, we have our holographic free joker. Not the best. It is only carrying about flushes and straights. Therefore useless to us. It is holographic, which means it is actually worth more if I sell it, and it is free, which means I can just, if I wanted to, I could make a joker slot by selling one of these jokers I don't want, buy this, and immediately sell it, but then I'd have an empty joker slot. And I really want to avoid that because I want to be as strong as possible, so I don't accidentally throw my run here at the end. So I'm just gonna not. I will go ahead and try to find another Venus card for free, though. Venus. I'm never lucky with these things, huh? Okay, that's fine. We'll go with high card and straight flush, let's say. It'll never happen, but if I ever do get a straight flush, where is it? Man, is it gonna be spicy. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, I think that's about it. Just kidding, more gambling. Venus. Ah, see, gambling always pays off if you do it enough. That's not actual advice. Please don't disregard that, actually. Let's move on to... Alright, actually we'll take this. This voucher's not the best or anything, but I do have a decent amount of gold now, and I feel pretty safe, so willing to shop for better options is always good, if you can afford it. Okay. So this halves the base chips and multipliers, meaning that my big numbers here are not going to be as important. However, I still have decent jokers for multiplying, so I shouldn't be in too much trouble. I'm hoping anyway. I'm hopeful that we will still be fine. Ow. Okay. Where are we at with... Definitely don't want these. I do have 2 9s, but I'm trying to hold on to this 9 if at all possible, so... I might even... No, I'll go ahead and keep the 9 just in case. I mean, if I needed to play the 9, I would play it. But it looks like I don't. Okay. While I'm at it, since I have 2 unupgraded cards, I'll go ahead and Empress them up. Because why not? Give them +4 multiplier. And that should be all I need to win the round, I'm hoping. Send it. So it halves it from like 250, right? They're literally half of the value that I normally get because of this boss. However, we still get a pretty insane number. It actually didn't win outright, which is surprising. I was expecting it to be more, but that's okay. I was expecting it to win outright, but I think we're still fine because we got 2 7s and we still have a discard left in 4 hands, so we're chilling as far as we're not going to lose to this boss, but a little disappointing we didn't win outright. Okay. All good, all good. Let's find our 3rd 7 here. And we're chilling. There we go. 7 number 3. Get in there. 777. And we should be ready to get ourselves another Venus card. The nice thing about this this negative card sharp joker that I have is that if I don't win the round with my first 3 of a kind, the second one is literally 3 times as strong. So I made 55 that time, and then I just made 150 something to get us up to 200,000 on the second 3 of a kind. So this is a very good safety joker where it's like, yes, technically there are some bosses that can make my setup not that great. This kind of negates that. Alright. Up to level, we're at 13 on 3 of a kind. Okay. Alright, last ante of the run. Let's see what we're cooking with. Forces 1 card to be always selected. Interesting. Interesting. I can try to re-roll that. If I buy this voucher, I can re-roll it as many times as I want, in fact. Double tag. And I would be doubling a spectral pack. Honestly, I think I'd rather just play against these so I can level up my 3 of a kind more. So I probably will not be using either of the skips. You know what? I genuinely don't... 100 chips... With my multipliers, I'd rather have +12 mult than 100 chips, I think. I think I just kind of... Actually, you know what? I'll buy the voucher. I'll buy the voucher as a safety measure. I don't even think I want to reroll this boss blind, though, because, like, 1 card selected just means that if it selects one I don't want, I just add it to the discard, and then eventually it'll select one that I do want to play, and I'll play a 3 of a kind. I think I'm pretty safe with this boss, but just in case something weird happens, I think this is... You know, I have plenty of money. I have no reason not to spend the $7 to give myself some extra security. Okay. And we have a bunch of pairs here. However, I only have 3 8s in my total deck, so this is not a pair I want to go for. Nor the 2s. Nor the 9, really, because the 9 that I want is the blue seal 9, so we're actually going to discard all of that. 2 aces, that's a good thing to go for. We can discard all these low values and hope to find an ace or a 10. No ace, no 10. Very unfortunate that we're not hitting our... sorry, I was looking at something. Not hitting our 3 of a kinds very easily, but that's okay. We still have 1 discard remaining, and... I don't care about $3, I can discard that. Honestly, I might keep the 7, even though I have a pair of 10s, because I have 5 7s left in the deck. I only have 2 10s left in the deck. Discard all of that. There's our blue seal. That's good. But we still don't have a 3 of a kind to play. I mean, we do have a 3 of a kind to play, I guess, but we won't get a Venus card out of it. I'd rather just waste a little bit of money by using extra hands and guarantee the Venus cards. We'll do this hand, and I'll look for an ace. I'm very content. What? Oh, my Space Joker levels up my pair. Nice, level 2. Very nice, very nice. Very content just sitting here waiting for an ace, and there it is. And so we need to get 50,000, but again, that's kind of no problem for our deck, especially with the rare Joker that we got. That was very helpful for what we're trying to do, so this should be plenty. And we leveled up for free, level 14, and soon to be level 15. Okay, we're looking really good going into Ante-8 boss. Can't even, it's doing everything so fast. 100,000 off one hand, not bad. I think the most I've gotten so far while playing this game, I think I got 1 million. There was an achievement for it, and I was like, oh my god, I don't even remember. I think it was a straight. Yeah, I think it was a straight that I was doing. A straight, a run where I just did basically the exact same thing I'm doing here, where I level up one poker hand really hard, but I did it for straight, I think, on that run. Plus 18 multiplier for, wait, sorry, plus 3 for each Joker, plus 18 because we have a negative Joker, which is better than our plus 12 we currently have. So we'll definitely be swapping that out. We'll definitely be using this. I think, right? Because this is literally, yeah, it's just better. Why is this common Joker only plus 12? And you have to play a specific hand. But this is a common Joker and just gives, I know we currently have a negative, so it's plus 18, but even in a base setting when you don't have a negative, it's plus 15. Whatever. I'm going to keep this for one more round. I'll probably sell this on my next round, because I obviously don't care about it in the boss fight, because I'll be ending after that boss fight. But for now, we're going to 1.5 multiply. Yeah, we're definitely going to sell this, and we're going to buy this, and I think we'll go ahead and also try for a 1 in 5 for Venus, but we didn't get it. That's okay. We'll level up our... Oh no, we did get it. I'm just blind. Okay. I'm really glad I didn't just, like, out of panic, like, click one. I don't know why my eyes didn't see the Venus on the end there. Okay. Good, good, good. So we'll go ahead and head to the next round. We'll go ahead and fight the big blind, because again, we have a chance to upgrade twice. One from the Space Joker, one from the Blue Seal. And getting up to level 18 before the boss is basically a guaranteed win, because then we only need one 3 of a kind to get to the required 100,000, as you saw from literally the small blind of this round. Okay, so let's do some discarding here. There's our 2 aces. We do have 3 of a kind, but I don't want to play it yet, because again, I want my Blue Seal to get a free Venus card out of it. No reason to be hasty, as we have plenty of time here. We have still 2 discards and 5 hands. There's 3 sevens. I guess I'll do something like this. Just hold the 3 sevens till I can find the 9. Okay, we're out of discards, but that's okay, because I can just keep playing random hands until I get the 9 that I want. Ah, there it is. So now that we have that, now we can play our hand. Nope, not full house. I don't want full house. Sorry, I'm just being. I don't do the math in my head of if I'm gonna win the round with the hand, so I just throw away these 2 9 and 10 in case I need to draw extra cards to find another 3 of a kind. But I don't even think that's necessary. I think we're like way over on getting to 7,500. Oh my god, way over. Okay, almost double in fact. So that gets us to, I believe, level 18. No, sorry, level 17, because we didn't get our Space Joker. But 17 for the boss of Ante-8. And go ahead and use that right away. Okay. We're going to go ahead and crack open a Celestial Pack, because it's a 1 in 3 chance to give us another Venus card. And, sorry, not a 1 in 3 chance. Or is it a 1 in 3? Wait, hang on. There's like 9 different poker hands it can be, and there's 3 chances, and one of them has to be, I don't know. Someone get a calculator out. I don't know. It's a chance, and we hit it. So we're at level 18 now. Very nice. We don't really need to do anything more, but this Joker is basically not helping anymore, so we might as well re-roll until we find a useful... Oh, nice money. We're at $69 in case you can't see. I think chat covers it up, but $69. Very nice. We're just going to re-roll until we find a Joker that we can put in for this Space Joker, since it's the last round of the run, and we no longer need to play for the Space Joker upgrading our hands. We have a holographic that gets +2 multiplier per reroll in the shop. That's perfect because we have $66 left, and we're going to reroll all the way down. Give me that. Throw that over there. So currently, holographic only gives 10, but the multiplier will go 10 to 12 to 14 each time we reroll. So I'm going to do this. Oh, look at that, +2. And we're just going to keep going down until we're out of money, or we find something to do with that money. Don't think any of these are useful. No, 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 no. +20 multiplier if hand contains 3 or fewer cards. That's actually kind of cute because we're going to try to play 3 of a kinds. The problem is that because the boss is going to require us to play one of the cards in our hand each time we play or discard, this is a little risky because it might not select one of the cards we need to play for our 3 of a kind. So I'm actually not going to buy that, even though it looks like it might be good for our deck. 2 pair. This would have been good earlier with our no face card deck. Adds the sell value. Nope, don't need that. No face cards. $13 left. And last reroll. Alright, excellent. So we're down to $2. We can no longer reroll. We can no longer buy anything. But this is now up to 16 multiplier plus the 10 from holographic. So that's a 26 multiplier from that one Joker. Quite a good lucky last Joker to find. I was hoping for literally just a random +12 or whatever, just multiplier, but I will take a +26. That's quite nice. Okay, so now all we have to do is make sure we don't lose to this boss, and we did it. The first 3 of a kind should do it, honestly. I don't think I'll need a second one, but we'll see. So it selected the 4. Which means we're going to have to discard for the first one. Bam, bam, bam. Actually, yeah. Like that. Discard those 5. We're nearing the end. It shows the 5 this time. The good news is the card it selects, I don't think has to be part of the poker hand. Like I can still, so see, it still is a pair, even though the 5 is what's selected. It doesn't have to be, the 5 doesn't have to be part of the hand. So I can still do 3 of a kind, even if they select not one of the 3 of a kind I want to play. Discard 5 more. Still no 3 of a kind somehow, but we still have another discard, and then we can just start playing until we get there, so I'm still not very worried. Unfortunately, it did select one of the 7s, so if we discard, we are going to have to discard it, but that's also not that bad, since we still have 4 7s in the deck, and we'll still have 1 in hand. We'll discard something like how many 9s do we have left? Actually, I might even just discard like this. That's actually interesting because I have 4 aces, 3 9s. You know what? I'll discard the 9s. I'll just go for more chances to hit my aces. Last discard, and now we still have to start playing. But we hit our 3 of a kind, so we'll go ace, 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 9, and like a 6 or something. And no, sorry, an 8, just in case we need to look for another 3 of a kind. But like I said, I think we should have it. So let's see. Plus these are all multi-aces, and they're extra multi-aces because of the Scholar, and 18 here, 26 here, times 1.5 here, times 3 here. So I think we should be more than good. And that is a 239,000 poker hand. So that'll be a win for the no face card deck. Was the abandoned deck. Very nice. Very nice. I aced it. Thank you, Joker. I appreciate that. I'm not going to go into endless mode because we're already at 3 hours and 7 minutes on the stream on one deck. Very I was kind of taking my time explaining things because it's my first time streaming this, so I want to make sure that anyone who's watching doesn't know everything about the game. I'm explaining it well, but maybe that's unnecessary because I guess people who clicked on it probably already know the game. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so we did that. So I think there's only one more deck that we have. Oh, I got some achievements. What is this? New Joker. Create a tarot card when blind is selected. Very nice. That is quite a nice Joker to have, especially early. That could be really good on later runs. We have a voucher that we unlocked for more discards as an add-on to the one that already gives you an extra discard. Not bad. Another voucher for even more tarot cards in the shop. Another voucher for even more hands per round. Okay, lots of vouchers there. So let's see here. Yeah, so we have White Stake difficulty on the abandoned deck has been completed. The only remaining deck for a new run that I can have access to is currently the checkered deck. After that, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks that are unique decks, I'm required to play at a higher difficulty than what I've been playing at. So red stake, green, black, so on and so forth. So far I've only played on white stake, as you can see from all the previous decks. I'm still pretty new to the game. Yeah, these are all beaten on white stake, as is the one we just played, the abandoned deck. So I think my plan is, for the next time I stream this game, I'll try to beat checkered deck on white stake. And then, because I want to try to keep unlocking new decks, but what I'll probably do is I'll probably do checkered deck, white stake, and then because this one needs red stake to be unlocked, I'll go all the way back to the first deck, red deck, and just turn on red stake for red deck and play through that. Then I'll jump back over to the new deck and just kind of jump back and forth as I unlock them. But yeah, that's my plan for now. I had a lot of fun. I think I only did like 3 runs today, and they were all on the same deck because I failed the first 2. But that's okay. I was getting used to it. We actually had a pretty close run on our second run. The first one was just, I think, a disaster. We got a really bad early start, but the second one was closer, and that last one was really good. We had a 3 of a kind that was kind of really good. Like, that 3 of a kind deck was pretty decent. Had a lot of the good jokers. Obviously, the best joker being the one that just triples your multiplier every time you play 3 of a kind. And the backup joker with the negative that had ×3 multiplier if I played that poker hand before this round, which meant if I ever even like had a chance to not win with one hand, then the second hand almost certainly would. So very safe run, very good run. Had a lot of fun with it. I think I'm gonna call it there though. I could try to get that last checkered deck in for one run just to check it out. We're already 10 minutes over because I only scheduled for 3 hours today, but yeah, I'll just wait. I'll wait. I definitely want to play this game more. Currently, I only have open slots on Sundays because I have League Thursdays and Saturdays and Dredge on Fridays. But the League stuff is kind of placeholder, really. League of Legends is just really easy because I know the game really well, so it's like easy content to make. But if Balatro ends up being something that people enjoy watching, I might just play more of this. Honestly, I really like this game. I love Slay the Spire, and this is very reminiscent of that, and so I'm very happy to play this game more if people are interested in watching me play it. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end off things there. I appreciate everyone who showed up today. I know it wasn't great viewership, but anyone who showed up, anyone who watched, anyone who enjoys the VODs afterwards, thank you so very much for showing up, showing your support. I'm going to go ahead and I've been trying to make sure all the VODs get uploaded to Twitch and also to my YouTube channel where I'm uploading past VODs. Hopefully they'll all be the same, except for the one of this past Friday, because I uploaded the Dredge, the first time me playing Dredge VOD to YouTube, but I forgot to have Twitch stream it, so, or Twitch upload the VOD, so otherwise they should all be in sync. But yeah, so that's about it from me. gonna end off here. I'll see everyone again on next Thursday, probably for more League of Legends, unless I change the schedule before then. But yeah, had a lot of fun with Balatro today, so I hope we're playing this again. Like I said, latest I'll be playing it again is Sunday, but maybe even before then, we'll see. Peace.